What doom befell that Sorks our king? Still mountains sway with fallen snow, and lost gold gleams where few dare go, and lost gold gleams where few dare go.
Last session, you stood over the owlbear's torn body while Drac knelt in the steam and snow and admitted in a hard whisper that the kill itself had begun to call to him. With the corpse checked and confirmed male, you weighed two paths: risk an owlbear lair hunt or finish the business at the ruined tower. You chose the tower. Inside, you cleared floor by floor until you found a scarred man sleeping who matched Captain Kumak's sketch, Cyrus the Outlaw. Iraean ended him cleanly and took the head. 3 more brigands lay snoring on the parapet. They did not wake. You claimed a longbow and arrows, raked together a mixed haul of coin, recovered the missing crate of saffron, and blocked what gaps you could before deciding that night travel back to the wagon beat guarding captives or losing tracks. At dawn, you climbed again, so Luviel could sweep the land with his spyglass. He picked out a shattered wooden structure to the north and, on the Ostion Road, a small armored column riding north. No fresh objectives appeared, so you returned to Valkengard through Fortune's Gate and reported to Northwatch. Captain Kumak received the saffron and the bag of heads, paid you 200 gold for Cyrus dead and the return, and updated you grimly. Izen remained at large and had retained a respected defense wizard for the coming proceedings. You sent silver for Lady Thora, and young Icarus reaffirmed your willingness to testify and learned how to pass messages by the city's road patrols. You divided errands. At Hakon's Forge, Kaiman asked after his commissioned plate, still in progress, the smith's man promised, and worth the wait. Finn's spears likewise. At the Areopagus, Luviel met Heng Si-Yu, left the unsettling iron locket for research with payment due on pickup, and asked them to hold certain scrolls if they came in. With business squared, you headed north again. Taiga closed over you, wind in the pines, wolf song at a distance. You camped lean and moved steady until the forest fell away to high coastal hills. There the sea hammered the cliffs. A reddish sea stack threaded up from the waves like a spearhead, and a waterfall burst from the cliff face to your left, plunging in white thunder. You tied lines to the wagon, but a sudden gale howled through at night, forcing you to drag the rig to the lee of a hill and ride out the storm. The morning brought cold rain and heavy sky. After Iraean read the weather, you waited for the worst of the wind to ease, then shifted ropes and descended at noon with Finn and Nim leading. The ledge below opened onto slabs etched with worn petroglyphs, a stern, pale statue with clenched fist, and beyond it, massive double doors carved into a fanged, bestial maw. To the east, the wall had collapsed into a subterranean river that roared straight out into the sea. Chunks of fallen ceiling hinted at a collapse that birthed the lone sea stack. With the wagon secured above, and Brother Callan minding it, you stood in spray and thunder at that sealed threshold, ready to push into whatever the coast had hidden since the old world broke.
Here we go.
All right, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back. Tales from the Pythian here to play Gods of the Forbidden North. We're in Volume 1. We are in Episode 11, I believe, and we are finally at a place I've been looking for since the introduction of Zarkan back in Ellendon, outside the Temple of Janda. The party has made their way to the cliffs of Titherian on the Cauda Peninsula and are in Morkaal's tomb.
Yeah.
We are finally there. Looking forward to this one, guys. It's gonna be this is our first dungeon crawl since like that very first one.
The very first one. Just to bring everybody up to speed with who we are very briefly, we'll go down the line. I am Zandalar. I am the referee, starting at the top. Trip.
Angus MacLeod, I'm playing Drac, Thundertusk, Half-Orc Barbarian.
Hugh.
Finn Slater. I'm the one.
Dale.
Or Sydney. Damon Deneau, Paladin.
Rackus.
Rackus, and I am piloting John and Iraean and Scale the Wolf.
Silver.
And I am piloting Luviel the Elf and Dirk the Daring. Luviel the Elf who's a standard basic D&D elf, and Dirk the Daring, who is the standard fighter.
Awesome. So, again, Gods of Forbidden North, very exciting, dude. This is a great game so far. I really like it. It's gotten me personally pretty amped up about running games again, which I took a little break for a while, but it's very cool. I'm enjoying it, which that's all that matters, right?
That's right. As long as you enjoy it, we can keep playing.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. So, last session, as it said in the introduction, you had made your way all the way here to the cliffs, just maybe, I don't know, we'll say it's about 24, 25 miles north of Valkengard. You're at the coastline on these high cliffs. You came across a spire, a sea stack that was rust colored coming up out of the sea. You felt like this must be the place you were looking for. You sent Finn down to investigate. He thought he might have to belay from this edge of the cliff over to the sea stack, but as he was descending, he saw this landing below in this giant statue. And one thing I omitted to tell you, Finn, before you guys went down there, not only did you see the landing that you are all standing on now, but to the left of you, at about 10 feet higher elevation than what you're at, is a second landing, okay? So there's a second one as well, all right? So as we're looking at the landing page right now, it would be to the left and up 10 feet, almost equal in like facial spacing, right? If you took your hands and put them in front of each other, it's almost equal, but the left hand might be a little bit closer to you than the right hand. And that's up, like I said, it's about, 10-ish feet higher, which cuts down into this space, because this space you're standing in now, again, you're inside of the cliffs themselves with this whole opening behind you that goes to the sea, and this collapsed wall to your right where this subterranean river is raging and the waterfall is coming out. But this space is about 20 feet high, and this statue that you see in front of you is about 15 feet tall. And so what I'm going to do to start this out is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick our Theater of the Mind scene off. I'm going to reread you the box text for this area, and we're going to go. You guys ready, or do you have anything you want to recap yourselves or say?
Good to go here.
Good to go.
All right,
Ready.
Here we go. Do this. So, this wide landing opens out to the sea, with large slabs of textured rock flooring and weathered walls covered in eroded petroglyphs. Hunks of ceiling stone have fallen inward to the ground, littering it with old rubble. And it's got a lot of old rubble. Along the landing's edge stands a tall, imposing statue of pale white stone in the likeness of an ancient man with a clenched fist and stern gaze. Despite its age, the figure projects an aura of ancient power. To the north stands a sealed pair of massive stone double doors. If this place is 20 feet tall, these things are 18. Their surface has been meticulously chiseled to resemble a horrific bestial maw. Its fangs enclose the sealed doorway's frame. To the east, the landing's wall has collapsed into a raging subterranean river that roars from the cliffside. This thing is moving fast, fellas, and it's pouring into the ocean below. You can see fish actually fly from the river and fall to the ground, and you see seabirds that are feasting on these things as they're falling and down at the bottom. The wind wails through here, and you can hear the crashing waves from below you, plus this tumultuous waterfall that resounds throughout the chamber. It's loud. It's loud. It's difficult to hear. You all did make it down safely. It is your core group along with Bren Tallow and Thomas, whatever his last name is, I can't remember, who are mercenaries. They're light footmen that you hired. You have Corvin Hale on foot. He left his horse up top, a light horseman that Cayman had hired. And then the young aspirant Joseph is with you as well, along with 2 retainers that you had hired in hopes of supplementing Finn. You brought Nimlo Spoke, who is an Enerek thief, and you have Sister Vol, who is a Hadean cleric. This room is roughly, we're going to call it 50-ish by 50-ish because it's odd shaped. Couple, you have about a half of a 10-foot square to the south on this view and about a quarter of one towards the doors. And of course the position of the statue. Okay. And your game, fellas.
All right. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to have our 2 mercenaries, Bren and Thomas, start probing the floor with our 10-foot poles, so that they can. So we'll have them start probing the floor ahead of us, so we can make sure that it's safe to go on. And finally, behind them, we'll have. We're going to have Nim and Hugh. I'm sorry, Finn, searching for traps, while let's have the rest of us kind of looking at this statue until they're done searching the entire floor.
Cayman was going to step back a little bit to Joseph and Corvin in the rear, and he's going to look at the boy and say, "There's no shame in trembling, son. Almost every man who enters places like this does. Keep your wits, keep your faith, and keep behind my shield. Most horrors are less terrible than the tales told of them. The rest can be slain." He'll turn to Corvin, pull out of his pouch 5 gold, and say, "Corvin Hale, if I fall, or if I am incapacitated, protect this boy." And gives him 5 gold, and I'll return back to my position.
Okay.
Ray's
All
gonna
right.
go look at the waterfall and see if he can just determine how long that section of the structure's been collapsed.
Nice.
How long the water's been running over the rocks and rubble. If it's been years or decades or.
Okay. Drac.
I'm going to put some distance between me and the edge of the cliff because I don't have any wings. And I sure as hell ain't going to fly down there.
Okay. Finn, you're just doing searching.
Yeah, so with the rubble all over the floor, that all looks like it's fell from the ceiling. I'm pretty convinced the surface we're standing on solid, not any deadfall traps or anything. And even any other kind of traps with the amount of rubble and shit that's fallen and how. I'm more interested in the door.
Okay.
Start examining it, looking for traps.
Okay. And what about Dirk and Louisville?
Well, now Dirk's going to stand guard. He's going to keep an eye on everything, watch for any possible dangers that might be coming. Louviel is going to just take a look and get a gander at this, at some of the the stonework, and see if there's any types of writings that might be made out. Also, just a quick notice as Louviel looks out. Does this look like this used to actually be a part of a full temple that some of it fell into the sea? Is that what this looks like?
Correct.
Okay.
That's exactly. Yep.
Whoa.
It looks like it has collapsed. Yes.
All right. So other than that, I guess Bren and John probing the floor for anything with their 10-foot poles, and then Finn and Nim backing them up. So let's go to them.
Just in case it wasn't assumed, John's putting all the gear that he took off back on before when he crawled down the rope.
Yeah,
glad
let's all do that.
We all did that.
I'm glad you said that. Additionally, it was mentioned last session that you were bringing some items from the wagon.
Correct.
I just want to know what those items are so I can drop them onto the character sheet of the appropriate individual.
All right, so we'll have one pickaxe on Bren, one on Thomas. Dirk will carry the sledgehammer, and then we'll split the torches out. I want to have about
Don't have to worry
at
about
least.
those.
Okay, then 5 flasks of oil at least on Luviel. And then let's see, what else did we have in there? The hammer and chisel. Luviel carried that. And I think we have like a magnifying glass. So we can, we'll keep that on Luviel. Let me think. Was there anything else in there? Iron spikes, we've all got that. We've got our normal stuff. And we've got our 10-foot poles. What else was on that wagon?
A lot. More than can be carried.
Switching out the longbow for the short bow, of course, before we came down. Just for if ever I feel like it's going to be close quarters versus outdoor. That's what I'm doing.
All right, I'm going to read this back.
I can't click on the wagon, so.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm going to read it back because I might have missed something that was quick, and I write very slowly.
Sure.
Okay, so I've got Bren with a pickaxe. I got Thomas with a pickaxe. I have Dirk with a sledgehammer. I have Luviel with 5 flasks of oil and a magnifying glass.
And the hammer and chisel. It's a little hammer and chisel.
Like what Jack's got. Oh, not.
Wait a minute, my chisel's
wrong
not-
game. Wrong game.
My chisel's not little.
Wrong game. I was actually I was thinking
Normal
about
size chisel.
I was thinking about lighting the belfry with that one with Trip's character. My
Or an
bad.
above average chisel.
So I have Brandon Thomas with pickaxes, Dirk with the sledgehammer, Luviel with 5 flasks of oil, a magnifying glass, and hammer and chisels. Hammer and chisel.
Correct. Those are what I remember being in there. What else was in the wagon?
A lot.
Okay.
I can't actually look at it right this moment.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. I reserve the right, though, to request an item on there if I didn't know it, because I would have wanted to look at that before we were kind of locked in.
I'll be able to verify once I drop this Theater of the Mind.
Gotcha.
It actually sits on a top layer above the canvas.
Yep.
And the character sheets show up on the canvas. So
gotcha.
I can't
All right.
peek. But once we drop that down and we can see the
For now, that.
Yep, that works for me. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go from the top. Drac, you're just kind of moving away from the edge. I'm assuming that's just kind of really the gist of what you're doing. Nothing magical about that. Just kind of stepping back away from it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm keeping at least 10 feet from me and the edge there.
Okay.
Just
wait,
looking around.
I was able to open it. Actually, I lied to you. Hold on. Let me triage this real quick. You have a bag of coal, a chisel, which is currently on you, cooking pots, firewood, foraged rations, which is the game, of course, horse feed, the picks, which are both with you, oil flask, which you have with you. There was one 10-foot long pole. You have standard rations up there. There was 2 shovels.
That we want. Let's put one of the shovels on Drac, and also let's see. There was another thing in there that I wanted on Drac. One thing of firewood. Keep going.
I got it right, brother. You just hang on, damn minute. You act like I got a memory like a steel trap.
Yeah, you're not going to ask me if I want to carry this stuff. You're just going to put it on me. Is that the way this works?
Pretty much.
All right. So we did the shovel. We got the sledgehammer already. There's the small brazier, but that's bolted to the wagon.
Bolted in the wagon.
You have the snowshoes. There were several pairs of snowshoes in the wagon that you had gotten. I think there's basically one for each party member. And then there is one spare set of winter clothing. And that's the extent of what's... Oh, and one extra short bow.
All right. There should be also one shoot of studded leather there for Luviel, but he's going in plate mail for this one. So other than that, I think that we got everything. As long as we have one shovel on Drac, I think we're good. And we have the 2 pickaxes. We have 2 10-foot poles on our mercenaries, and then we're good from there.
Okay. All right. So Finn, you say you're approaching the door.
Yeah. Approaching to within, a few feet of the door, not right up to it. Stopping, looking back at the whole relief and the carving, and you know,
Okay.
the hieroglyphs or anything before I approach. Looking for any kinds of signs of anything I might recognize or stand out.
You see at the top of the door, like as you get closer to it, carved into the top maw, if you will, facing outwards of the door, you see an inscription carved. And it looks like this. It'll be in your chat.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Damn. If I stand on my head, I might be able to read that.
I was about to say, anybody? All right, guys, we got something denoted here. Let's see if anybody can read this.
All right,
There's an
Luviel will
inscription
step
above
up.
the door.
Luviel will step up. He does have Enaruk, so if it's anything related to Enaruk, he should be able to make some kind of interpretation.
Luviel has, so he speaks Eric.
He's the
is what it's called.
archaeologist.
Okay. So I'll tell you what you can do. You can spend yourself turn, and so you speak either Aranic or Uppic, one of those two, and you can spend yourself a turn and make me an intelligence check.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So Luviel is going to abilities and intelligence. Here we go. Roll. Oh, an 8. He's failed every single intelligence roll. Every single one. Well, let's have Neem look at it too, since she's Enaruk.
I was going to say, yeah, Nim is Enaric. We can ask her. Mean anything to you?
Looks very familiar. She doesn't step forward. She stands kind of in the middle of the room between the statue and the door. And she says, there's the same script at the base of the statue. And she points behind. And you also see more text there. You see, I'm going to roll for her. You ready? I've never rolled for an NPC before. Here we go. So she's going to use her read languages. And I did her the same as you, Hugh. She's on a D6 as well.
Oh.
So she spends about 10 minutes looking at it. Let me see what this. Yep. So
hurry up, we're going to be late.
Two total turns looking at it. And she says, yes, wait, it says, I believe it says, you guys get ready to write this down. 7 letters, 8 names, 9 entwined. So that's 7 letters, 8 names, 9 entwined. Shed, dead servants, your eponymous mine. Unshuffled ordinal, pressed in shrine. Careful, now spinning these cunning signs. And I'll read it again. 7 letters, 8 names, 9 entwined. Shed dead servants, your eponymus mine. That's EPONYMS, mine. Unshuffled ordinal, pressed in shrine. Careful now, spinning these cunning signs.
What the hell? Jesus.
Yeah, you got me.
Dead servants.
Read it one more time.
7 letters, 8 names, 9 entwined. Shed dead servants, your eponymous mine. Unshuffled ordinal, pressed in shrine. Careful now, spinning these cunning signs. That's above the door.
Jesus.
Are there any like symbols or now I'm gonna start examining the statue. I'm looking for anything that like looks like can manipulate or are there
No.
these cunning signs spinning?
No,
Careful now.
I'm gonna just drop to this so that the chat is kind of visible for the stream. I'm gonna keep it paused for the moment though. No, there doesn't appear to be anything visible. And hold on, let me get the token where it needs to be. Selected actors and control token. All right. There appears to be nothing obvious that stands out to you. And as a matter of fact, the thing that does stand out to you, Finn, is that the doors, though they look like normal doors that are closed, there appears to be no lock, no
mechanism,
no handle, nothing like that. They just appear to be sealed and closed.
Does the giant statue like look like it rotates or sitting on sort of like movable plinth or?
So you go and look at the statue, and the thing that you will notice about the statue is that at its base, between the legs on top of the pedestal, that it does not look like it moves. No, the answer to that question, it does not look like it moves. But it does have in its base an impression, a depression down that is shaped like an amulet.
Like it should have something that could socket into it.
Do what? What about the... Ooh.
Exactly right. It looks like something would be slid into it. And
So
it does, very obviously to you, as you guys have had it for some time, the shape of that depression does very much resemble the shape of the amulet that Cayman carries around his neck.
he
the
does.
Eye of Jakara.
Cayman pulls his holy symbol from his chest, looks at the eye of Jakara, and actually gets down and presses it, gets close, and this is it. This is the key.
7 letters, Jakara. 8 names intertwined. Or 8 names, 9 intertwined.
It did say something about a unshuffled ordinal and something about spinning.
Be careful with spinning these. See, that's 7 letters, 8 names, and originally I was like thinking planets. You know,
Could
9
be.
planets, spinning signs. But I mean, that's the impression, or It certainly looks like the Eye of Jakara would fit right in there.
Okay.
It does. It does.
All right.
It does look that way.
I'm gonna untether the Eye of Jakara from my back of my holy symbol with the leather straps. And look to the party and say, "Shall we try this?"
Oh, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
So Cayman will approach the depression with the Eye of Jakara and place the eye in. Do I want to do this? I'm going to
Do you have any idea who this statue is? So the writing's not Enric?
No, it's something else.
Do you recognize what it might be?
It might be a Nilgan.
Do you want to try the? What do you want to try?
I'm going to place the Eye of Jakara in the depression.
Okay.
What happens?
You slip it into the depression, and it fits perfectly.
Oh.
And then nothing.
What?
Huh.
Then nothing. I'm taking notes here. All right. Huh.
Does the depression look like it could rotate? Like, is it a place in and twist, or?
Before that, but just thanks, Rakus. Great question. I want to lift it out again to make sure it's not locked in place, if you know what I'm saying. I just want to make sure I have free reins of the Eye of Jakara. Can I lift it out of the depression and then replace it?
You can replace it.
Okay. And nothing happens.
And nothing happens. And it does look as though, Rakus, to answer your question, it does look as though, or I should say, I'm sorry, Aran, it does look as though the place where this amulet fits into the base of the statue could rotate. That definitely looks like it's a thing that could happen.
7 letters, 8 names, 9 entwined. I'm going to lift the Eye of Jakara out one time already, 6 more times, and then replace it for 7 times. Anything happen?
Yeah, you take it in, and I mean, a good idea for sure. You take it in, put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out, put it in, take it in, skeet,
That's
put
what
it in,
she
take it out,
said.
put it in, take it out. Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
That's also what she said.
Yep.
And you get a little worn out.
Touche.
You're now tired.
Shit.
Time to go to bed.
Get off me, I'm hot.
All right, so the Eye of Jakara, I put it back in. What do you think, Arian? I mean,
It looks like it can twist.
I'm looking through our stuff. Spell Jakara for me. Is it 7
J
letters?
apostrophe A K K A R A. There's
What? Jakara?
hold on, I wrote it down somewhere.
JKARAA.
JK?
2 A's. 2 A's.
J apostrophe K
J apostrophe K A A R A A.
A
Sorry,
R
A R R A R A A.
AARA.
Oh my god, that
Is
was
it
the most
fuck-
confused. It's
I
like
still
spell
don't
it
have the
again,
correct
just
spelling
one
of it.
person.
Right.
Is it 7 letters?
If you would like,
Can you answer
if you would
that
like
for me?
for me to tell you, Hugh, I will absolutely tell you how it's spelled. You ready? It is
Yeah.
J apostrophe K A R A A.
There we go.
That's how you've come known to.
Okay, so if the apostrophe is a space, it's 7. If it's 7 characters. Apostrophe is not a letter, if I'm being precise.
And this is the writing that's above the door. and we cannot read what's at the base of the statue.
You haven't tried.
We can. Nim does. Oh, wait. Let's try that then.
7 letters, 8 names.
Yeah, let's have somebody read. See if
Can I
could
try
even give
again?
the base of the-
Can Luviel try again on the base of the statue?
Yes, absolutely he can. So that will take, like I said, it'll take about another 10 minutes.
Okay.
And give me just 1 second, and I'll have you do your intelligence roll. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance the turns 2, 1 for kind of
Sure.
discussion and messing with the
What about Brother Kalen? Does he have any insight into any of this?
He's up on
He's
top.
up.
He's up top.
He's up in the wagon. All right, here we go.
For some reason, we always fail to bring him. with.
17 failed again. Okay, double fail.
Those are some
Luviel
high rolls.
cannot
Failing,
roll
yeah.
intelligence.
Get him out of your way now, man. Get him out of your way now.
Well, no, we want these for combat.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. We want him from combat.
And then you want, I'm assuming you want Nim to then attempt.
Yeah, let's get Nim too.
And Hugh, you're also, Finn, you're also able to attempt with your read languages. So
Mm.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't even think about that. So just another note, fellas, 7 letters is Zarkan.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to try to, first I'm going to start above the door.
she read that already.
Yeah, that's already been read.
Oh, okay. Let's try and read the statue. Yeah.
There you go. Go ahead and make your roll. And we'll use that that turn that I spent for you.
Oh, good roll.
Oh, hails to the yes.
Nice.
So you are able to decipher it.
Well, once you told me what the other thing said.
It says in at the top is larger letters. Okay? The top is larger. The first word is in very large script, and it
Bold
says
text.
Morkaal. 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 First to behold the 9th circle's moon, and last to hail marauding tycoons.
So it's a statue of Morkaal.
Looks like it.
We'll call first to.
First to behold the 9th circle's moon, and last to hail marauding tycoons.
Jesus, we have a 7, we have an 8, we have a 9, we have a 9.
The 9th circle's moon. So we are talking about planets. First to
Possibly.
behold, he discovered the moon of the 9th circle. Last to behold the old tyrants. What was it?
Last to hail marauding tycoons.
Last to hail marauding tycoons. But Nim, what do you know of local history? That mean anything?
Doesn't mean anything to
Marauding
me.
tycoon? Okay. Last to hail marauding tycoons.
Did you spell Morkaal? Is it more?
Morkaal.
M-O-R-A-L.
Morkaal.
7
So
letters.
Morkaal 7 letters.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it is interesting that, can you remember that cult we ran into that was desecrated that shrine? That symbol they left had the symbols of the moons, the moon phases
Mhm.
around it. So I don't know whether that holds any significance, but
Also, the just to come all the way back around, Thomas comes running over to Nim and gets and just like, hey, come look at this, and she goes over towards the door, and sure enough, they did discover a trap in their search. It should be marked on the map. You should be able to now see it marked out.
Number 1, I see it. Can we move the token forward so we can center it on the room?
Whoa.
Okay, so I'm going to move the token. Or I think I'm going to move the token to about right here. All right, so now we're centered on the room. All right, we did find a trap.
Nice river flowing there, Greg. Nice.
Cool.
I love that image. Love it.
Thank you.
All right. Can we use the 10-foot poles to spring this trap?
Or what kind of trap? What have we found? Show me this.
I almost forgot my music.
They were probing the floor, so whatever it was, they hit it.
Music's on the music channel if you've got to turn it down.
This is not the Heroes of Hollow EP that I was promised.
Just going to turn it down a little bit for the stream, folks. There we go. All right.
All right.
The trap looks as though it is some sort of a mechanized deadfall or
pit
trap.
Trap.
But when you investigate it, Hugh, it appears that it's has some complexity to it. You're not real sure without triggering it, but you sure are happy that you avoided it because there's no telling. Or I should say, you're sure happy, Finn, that you avoided it because there's no telling.
So the writing that was above the door, you don't have that somewhere where you can post it in the chat, do you? Because that was real hard to figure out what the hell you were saying.
Hang on. So here is the first one in common. And here is the second one in common for you guys.
Okay, good.
Turn this back to the chat. There we go.
Very good.
Dead, comma.
All right.
I thought it was shedding dead servants. Okay.
We'll let Finn handle the pit.
Wait a minute. Unshuffled ordinal Preston shrine. Any kind of shrine around here?
I don't see one.
Careful now spinning these cunning signs. The river. So when this was originally constructed, the river wasn't running through here. It's done damage and destroyed shit. Like, I'm looking in the river.
Probably.
Any signs of anything down there to interact with, or?
No, it's really actually even hard to see. Like, the water is clear, but at this point it's so forceful, it's going so fast as it's plunging into the waterfall. You can't really, I mean, you can tell there's like rocks and stuff down there, but there's no way you know, if you tried to go in there, you're going over the falls.
And out over the cliff is the sea, right?
Yes, and it's a good ways down. It's probably some 60, 70 feet down to a rocky shoreline. There's not a beach. There's a
just
bit...
going to go close enough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, there's just enough, as you go close enough to kind of peek over, there's just enough kind of stone, if you will, or rocky shoreline to either side of the falls, again, where you can see just flocks of seabirds that are gorging themselves basically on the fish. On the fish, yeah.
The river that's gouging, raging through here. Mm-hmm. Surely there's got to be a spot, a puddle or something approachable, a little eddy behind a rock where I can get a handful of water. I want to see if it's salty or fresh.
Let's tie off a rope on Finn first, so that in case he slips or falls, we've got him.
Okay.
I got it.
Drac's got a question.
Go ahead, Drac.
What's an eponym?
So it's a drug that they'll give you in the hospital, generally, so that you don't swell.
That's an EpiPen.
Oh, yeah. Means being the person, place, or thing that something else is named after, or vice versa.
Shed dead servants, your person, place, or thing, or something else named after is mine.
Vice versa.
Or vice versa.
7 there's 8 names and 8 names, 9 intertwined. Shed dead servants. Eponym for mine. Shed dead servants.
And then we got a unshuffled ordinal. What's an ordinal?
Unshuffled ordinarily. Pressed in the shrine. Careful now spinning these cunning signs. There's something we've got to manipulate where we spin these signs.
Unshuffle ordnance pressed in the shrine. Careful now, spinning these cunning signs.
Shed dead
Would it be that?
So ordinal, think of ordinal like something in a series. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but so there's
what do we know about first to behold the 9th circle's moon? So I mean, moon's definitely, orbits a planet. What do we know about planets? And are there 9 planets? What are their names?
Definitely not Pluto. That one got evicted.
No, it's back. It's back.
By the way, just for the sake of things, were we able? Is there anything on this door that allows us to open it?
No.
Are there any other signs or symbols or writings?
Nothing on the door.
Within the cavern, just above the door and at the base of the statue. That's the only writings and symbols around here.
That's correct. There are some, like petroglyphs on that left wall, but they're deteriorated so bad it's really hard to even make them out. You can just tell that they were there.
If you put the Eye of Jakara in that depression, could you depress it?
Yeah, it's already been put in. Yeah, I put it in, but I haven't did anything other than
yeah.
put it
Are
down.
there any? You said he would possibly spin. Let's. You know what?
Arian said that it looked like he noticed that it possibly could move. So maybe that's spinning.
Hold on. That's it. Nim, let me see your makeup brush. I'm gonna dust this thing off.
Makeup
I'll hand it over.
No, I'm gonna pull out like a rag or a towel and start dusting off the whole area around. Like it's covered with debris. There's got to be markings here we can't see, and you can spin this thing. That's got to be it.
All right,
you're gonna have to use it like.
I'll have mercenaries assist him.
You
try dusting and blowing this thing off. Canteens, water, whatever I need to do. Start cleaning it off.
You spend a good another round. So you've been messing around down here for about almost an hour, and there's no other writing or anything on here.
All right, what around the base of the statue? Let's look for symbols or signs or anything or something that would.
No, you
search. We might have to try.
Search pretty thoroughly. Make me a roll.
Well, here's a question.
Make me a find traps roll, Hugh, just for lack of a better roll.
Oh.
Yeah. So absolutely, completely positive, beyond a shadow of a doubt in your mind that what you see right now is what you're getting.
So the statue's carved out of one complete entire piece of stone, base included.
Yes. Yes, okay. Which is pretty amazing, and the craftsmanship is phenomenal. Especially looking around this platform that you're on and the condition kind of everything else outside of the doors. The statue is just in phenomenal condition.
All right. So if nothing's on the statue, there's got to be something in this room. If you can spin this thing, it's probably got to point at something in here. Like I'm looking for anything that Morkaal, anything that looks like those letters or symbols, even hidden in the relief somewhere.
Is Morkaal holding the Eye of Jakara in his hand on the statue?
No, the
it's
statue
just
just
fist.
simply has a raised fist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah. All right,
You know
yeah.
what, guys? We might have to brute force the door. Does it look like? Is the stone? This is. I don't know. What does the stone look like on the door?
Would Brother Kalen know anything about this? Should I go grab him?
How dark can we get it
You
here?
know, he might know something. Brother Kalen may know something.
Can we get it
good.
dark enough here that those of us with
Wait.
infravision can see like if there's any heat coming around the door edges?
No, you don't have any real control over how dark it is in here. You have a 20-foot from floor to ceiling space, and basically what you can see on the map from wrong one, from like, get on here, from like here all the way over to here is open. Yeah, so there's not really any way you could possibly
Hold on.
close it
All
off.
right, turning. All right. So we know we've established it turns. We haven't tried turning it at all.
True.
Tried what now?
Let's try turning it.
Turning
See
what?
if it turns the statue.
What are we turning?
Yeah,
The
you
Eye
remember
of
when you
Jakara.
stuck the Eye of
The
Jakara in there?
Yeah. You're talking about turning the Eye of Jakara. Yeah, that's what
Rakus said it.
Arian-
Rakus seemed
that's
like
what Rakus and I were
you could
talking
turn
about.
the whole thing in the slot. We determined that it did, but we haven't tried turning it yet at all.
No, we haven't. We will get
So is
there.
that turning the statue or turning the Eye of Jakara within in the depression?
I'm wondering if the two of them are synonymous.
Either or. That's right.
If doing one does the other, you know.
Okay. The Eye of Jakara is in the depression.
Okay.
And I am going to, let's see, my left, my right. I'm going to turn it to the left with gentle, not forcing it. I'm just doing it gentle so that I can.
clear.
Exactly. I'm turning it to the left gently. Does it move?
You put the Eye of Jakara into the depression,
Uh-huh.
and you begin to turn it to the left,
Shielding them.
and you explode and die. No, I'm kidding. It turns to the left, it rotates about halfway, and then it stops. And nothing
It
happens.
stops. Nothing moves. There's nothing else going on.
Nope.
Can I now remove the Eye of Jakara as it's rotated left? You said halfway, so 180 degrees. That's half.
Yep. Good
Will
job,
it pull
engineer.
out? Yeah, I'm an engineer, so that's what I do. So if
There's
I
no symbols
pull-
around this thing. Is there like?
No, there's no
Okay.
markings around it. And yes, Cayman, you can remove it. Not a problem.
I can
While it's
remove
turned. Yep. You can turn it,
Wow.
and you can remove it, and you can put it back in, and you can turn it back, and you can remove it, and you can't turn it to the right. It only turns to the left.
It
And
only turns left.
It only turns left, and it goes about halfway. It doesn't make any sound. I mean, it makes a stone on stone kind of, that. Just imagine like I would say
scraping.
very small like bread or flour mill from back in the old timey days, but soft.
Did it feel like it was notched at all, or did it just smoothly?
Yeah. Did it click, 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 or was it
No
real
clicking.
smooth?
No, well, neither. It did not click,
Just
nor
the
was it
scraping of
smooth because
stone.
it's stone on stone. And
Yeah.
it wasn't like whoop. It was like you turned it. You like arm wrestle strength, but not full on. Like hey, we're getting ready to go at it, kind of.
So the depression was in the shape of the stone. Put it in, it fit perfectly. So when I
Yes.
turned it, there's something that turned with the stone. There's something that the depression turned. The depression turned with the stone. It didn't turn.
Correct.
The stone just didn't turn because it's
That's right.
oblong. It's not okay.
That's right.
And we see the crease, the crevice, the cracks. So we see what part. How
Yes.
much of the actual carved stone turned? Was it 2 inches, an inch, or beyond the perimeter
so
of
we
the?
know we'll say the Eye of Jakara is about this big, right? We agree on that.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So it's just slightly bigger than that. So it's almost, it's a depression into the stone down, so it doesn't stick up. It goes. You set it down into it, and there's just just around it, you are able to turn it, and so it's not like grinding like this. It's like like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove the stone.
Did it stop
Remove
like
the Eye of Jakara?
Yes, I'm removing the Eye of Jakara
Okay.
from the depression.
Yeah.
Does it seem like something's impeding it from traveling any further, or?
I mean, it turns about halfway and it stops.
What if you turn it halfway and you go up to the door and call out Morkaal's name?
Try it.
Why not?
I'll put it back in. I've got this.
Yeah.
I've got the Eye of Jakara. I'll put it in. Turn it. It's 180 degrees.
Okay. Drac.
I'm not going to stand on the trap, but I'm
course
going to
not.
stand
No,
on
no.
the side
Yeah,
of the trap.
It's marked. That's known now. It's known.
And in my best Gandalf voice, I'll say, Morkaal.
You speak loudly the name of Morkaal as your voice echoes through the chamber, barely audible above the cacophony of noise from the river and the waterfall and the waves and the wind, and nothing happens.
Well, there's a thought.
It was a good thought, I thought.
It was good. Very good.
Well, about how thick do we estimate these doors are?
Hard to tell how thick they are from looking at one side of them, but they're massive. 18 feet. Pretty
Arayan starts spooling out his debt cord.
Pretty
Well,
solid.
the reason I say that is because we could try to use the pickaxes and the sledgehammer to hammer through this thing, but
Have we just
If it-
tried using strength yet?
if it's more than 2 feet, then it's going to take too long for us to be able to complete. Not that we couldn't do that, but anyway, yeah. We can go ahead and try and push these doors open. Let's see if we can't get all of our strong guys up there. Dirk and John and Cayman and Drac, and see if we can't push this inward.
Okay.
Or pull it somehow.
Well, before we push or pull it, can we see any hinges on it?
My question exactly is it? Can we tell if it swings in or out?
The other thought, fellas, there's another ledge over to the left.
Yeah,
about 10
that's
feet
our other
higher than you.
option.
Maybe I
Yeah.
can get up there and search around, see if there's anything up there.
Mm-hmm.
Track, give me an alley-oop.
All right.
Or give me a
Alley-oop.
All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and toss a rope up there so that we can
Well, I
get
mean, 10
everybody
feet,
up
I
there.
can actually just...
Yeah, you
put
can
my
easily
spear
climb it,
back.
but
Yeah,
we just want to make sure there's a rope for the rest of us too.
Yeah, Finn, you could
Easy up, easy down.
Finn, you could probably relatively easily with your skill, what are your 85% for sheer surfaces at this point? Go ahead and make me that roll just in case I get to laugh as you plummet
You know
into
what?
the sea.
I don't know, Greg. I don't know if we ever changed that from the D6
I did.
system. Oh, you did. Okay.
I did. I
Perfect.
believe I did. I'm going to look at your
Oh.
sheet and make sure.
I know. Yeah, okay, yeah. What I need to do is climb sheer surfaces acrobat.
Yes, that's right. That's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. All right. With relative ease, Finn, you're able to climb up here, and the first, you being the one that's going to see it, I'm just going to read it to everybody. If that's copacetic for everybody.
Yep.
So you climb up, Finn, and a rugged tunnel bores out of the cliff's sheer rock face, creating a pair of natural stone balconies, eroded by weather and time. Cool, briny air blows through with a salty mist, and both tunnels merge together in front of you within 20 feet of their openings. Droplets cling to the stone surfaces, freezing into a delicate ice sheet, coating the tunnel. The ice glistens and melts where it meets the outside light. elevated alcoves that you can see from where you stand, built into the greater passage's cave walls, contain open burial slabs, and you can see skeletal corpses languishing on them, glittering with a thin
This is where the
layer
8
of
names are
hoarfrost.
gonna
The
come in.
names.
Some of the dead wear
Dead
brown
servants.
garments, but most of these have rotted away.
Oh,
Farther north, the tunnel's ice thickens and its shadows deepen amid the growing echoes of distant running water.
Well, guys, I think this is probably our way forward.
Oh, and you just to double back. I had tried to get a sip of the river just to see was it fresh water or salt.
You
I
wanna go
can
down there
identify
and-
it.
Yeah,
As
Who's gonna-
a druid, I can identify it. It's just straight up.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, it's river water.
So it's pure.
So it's fresh,
Yeah, you
Fresh water.
Yeah,
Fresh
it is-
water.
but we're adjacent to the sea. So this is an underground spring or river that's flowing.
Yeah,
and
something
terminating
like
here.
that.
Oh yeah, that's great. And you're way above the sea too. Like you're way above, 60, 70 feet above.
Just wondering if this right, and with topography, this could have been a bay on the other side that's draining through this thing. And at low tide, maybe the river would stop. But if it's fresh, then no, probably not.
All right. Well,
So
let's
you
get
came
everybody up there.
You came up on the right side of the image that you see now. All right. And the two caves come together, like from where you came up on the right side. Obviously, you can see that the dividing piece of stone is set back a little bit, so you could clearly see the other side. And that's what allowed you to note that these two tunnels kind of came together a bit farther ahead of you. And I'll pop this back up here once we...
Well, I mean, we'll definitely
Stop,
drop a
stop.
rope down, try and help people get up here who
All
wear
right.
armor that kills their mobility.
Again, it's
All
very,
right.
it's very, very slick up here. It's a little bit more exposed and the wind is whipping. So you know that this is going to be a little bit more, this is going to
All
be a little
right.
bit more difficult. It's only 10 feet, but you definitely want to
Well,
Get
Not
that
treat
rope
it-
in there. Yeah.
not treat it like it's a nothing.
We don't
So we
need
have-
another grotto incident.
here's what we need to do.
And this was to
Nim
the
come up here
west of the room that we were in. Was this ledge to the west?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's to the west.
Yeah. Okay.
First thing we need to do, we found a trap down there by the door.
Yeah.
Nim
And
needs
it's,
to come up here. We need to start combing and making sure before anybody comes up, searching the area for traps.
yes.
Yep.
and it's a little like it's
Do you want the mercenaries to probe for you?
it's a little out and up. Now, bear in mind, the mercenaries can poke around with their sticks, but they have an exceptionally
it's-
shitty,
Yeah,
shitty
it's, I
find
was going to
traps.
say, it's ice, so
Nim and I got this.
Let's hold on a
Oh.
second, because Silver froze.
Yep. We either lost him or.
Look, I want to take a picture of that so I can send it to him.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, did you get it in time?
No,
It's unfortunate.
but so just the general game plan is going to be we're going to try to get everybody up here. So Finn, being the only one up there at the moment, you figure
I'm
how
gonna
you're gonna get them up there.
Well, yeah, I've got rope, I'll secure something. First thing I'm going to do is turn around and search for traps. Once I've, figured out the immediate 15 feet around me is clear, don't see anything, then I'm going to work on securing a rope and getting them up here. For now, I don't think everybody needs to come up here. We could, at least until we, again, try to eliminate the possibility of traps.
Okay.
We lose
so,
Dale too?
He put himself on mute, so I'm assuming
Oh, okay.
that he went to go get him a beer. So I'm sorry, Hugh. Finn. I just want to be very clear that in my understanding. So are you going to search for traps by yourself, or are you trying to get Nim up there?
First thing
He
I'm
said
going
he
to
was
do
trying to
is
get
search for
Nim,
traps
yeah.
to make sure. Well,
Okay.
I intend to search for traps
Okay.
to make sure that I'm not setting anything off and then I'm going to start looking for a place to anchor a rope and get Finn a Nim up here so we can both start doing it.
Okay.
Try and secure the area before everybody comes. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're probably just really going to try to search for traps in the general vicinity where you're going to try to get everybody up, make sure that's safe first and foremost.
Absolutely. We'll create a safe landing zone. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and make me a roll, please. Be able to find and check traps.
Oh, there we go. I was like, why isn't my character coming up? It was underneath the other tab. Abilities. What just happened? I heard it, but I didn't see the roll.
I got you. Did you roll it off your character sheet?
I did, but I'm having some trouble right now. Like I'm clicking, I'm not able to change tabs. Maybe I need to F5. I heard a die roll, but I didn't. It's like I even just F5, then I don't think anything happened.
Thank you, Rakus.
You're welcome.
It's like everything's frozen for me. I'm not able to change tabs on the character sheet, not able to change to the...
Just F5. Don't fight it.
There we go.
I got your roll through. You succeeded.
Okay.
You are able to comfortably check the area and know that there are no traps, but my God, man, it is slick. You determined very quickly that it is not possible to move at full speed up here without
Okay, so immediately we don't need everybody coming up here. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna give you hold on, guys. Let me
start your
generator.
generator.
Get through this. Yeah, take your time. Let me just there is a thick layer of ice that covers the surface up here that you're gonna have once you get everybody up here. It's like I said, as it meets the light, it's thinner. But as you were checking for traps and you kind of went inward on the right side that you're in towards where the two cave entrances come together, it thickened pretty quickly. There's no way that you're going to be able to move at your full speed safely here. It's slippery, it's slick like owl shit, as we say down here in North Carolina. Slicker than owl shit when you get up that way. So just something you might want to warn your companions about as they get up here.
We do not need to bring everybody up here to bust our ass. Finn and
I was going to...
Nim and I can start conducting a search up here, looking around,
How do y'all want to do it?
What I'd like to do is send the mercenaries up there with the pickaxes and the sledgehammers to start smashing up the ice around the entrance there so that we can make sure that that's all broken up and then it won't be slick, at least around the place we can crawl up. But
Luviel's like, you know what we got to do? And by we, I mean you.
You. What we got to do? But you.
By we, I mean you.
All right. So how do you plan to secure a rope to get them up there, Finn?
He's got some Pythons.
Finn.
And also, I see, is that picture accurate? Is there like a column of stone that I could wrap it around?
If you're talking about that big one in the middle, that's massive. That's going to take up. I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, then I'm going to look for a good anchor point where I could drive a Python.
Okay, you'll be able to find one of those for sure. Okay, so you anchor a Python in. And I'm going to tell y'all too, this is going to have taken, we're probably now about seven total turns in. You drive the Python in, you're able to toss the rope down. You guys down on the bottom will be able to cleverly get it. You can get it the way he tosses it, because he's got to kind of toss it like he's throwing something, almost like if you're playing football out in the yard and you side throw the pass and you're trying to go back across. Yep. That's kind of how he's got to kind of throw that rope down to get it close.
Brett Favre style, yes.
Yeah, he's got to. Yeah, exactly. Brett Favre style. He's got to. Yeah, he's got to do a little. He's got to do a little maneuvering. But you're able to.
I could always take one of my sandbag attachments for the end of my spear.
Oh, true.
I send it to the end of like a monkey's fist. So.
Good plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
See that knot, the monkey's fist, the ball, you tie that to a rope and you wet it and you sling it to the other ship. That's how you get
Didn't we have some of those?
one boat to another.
Didn't we have some of those spiked boot covers up in the wagon?
Called crampons.
Crampons, yeah, we had some crampons.
We do have some of those.
Yeah,
I actually
I
have
believe
a pair
those
of
are on
my
your.
characters.
Those should be on your people.
Yeah, those
there
are on
are none of
characters.
those in the wagon. Yep.
Yep.
well, damn.
So we actually have them. We just pull them out of our pack and
Yep.
use
And
them.
I am not responsible for your tracking of your inventory.
Frank needs to put a fresh crampon in.
Yeah.
Spark them. I think I threw them in the wagon.
So you're able to get the rope down,
Oh well.
and over time, I'm going to say probably about 20-ish minutes, you're able to get everything ready for the transfer from the bottom to the top, right? And if you wanted to get everybody up there, that could happen in that 20 minutes, but you're definitely able to get the hirelings up there, the mercenaries. So Bren and Thomas grumbling, well, we got to go smash ice, right? Those two will go up there. They'll be able to ensure that the area you're attempting to, basically make like your landing point.
Yep.
They'll be able to do that, but if you wanted them to clear all of the ice, you'd be here for
That's gonna
weeks
take too
and
long,
weeks and weeks. Yeah.
We just want to avoid another sea grotto little slippage issue over the ledge. So we want to
Fair.
clear out this basic area.
Yep, you'll totally be able to do that.
I'm going to yell up, can someone put torches on the ice to melt it?
Well, that'll probably take a while. I'm sure we could use it, but I think the pickaxes and the sledgehammer will do a better job.
I mean, I gotta complain. At the top we got Spirit Day 11, Bloom is 512, no temperature.
I put it in at the beginning.
I'm messing with it.
Yeah, it's way at the top.
It's cold. I mean, the ground's cold. The rock that it's on's cold.
There's
to
ice
melt
here,
it.
so
it's
clearly,
not actually.
yeah.
I lied to you. Hang on,
Yeah.
I gotta look at the. I gotta look at my weather.
Trying to melt it without some intense heat probably is not going to work. Intense heat over time.
The temperature
Right.
is. It's about 40-ish degrees currently.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
Fire will
It's
melt
kind of
that
warm
heartbeat.
today.
But I'm thinking of a pile of snow. It'll be 60 degrees outside, and there'll be a pile of snow in the corner of the parking lot.
Well, Drax going to put his shorts on if it's over 40.
Well, pile of ice.
All right. Well, once they're done clearing, then we can start getting people up there safely to stand around that ledge, and then we can start getting our scouting party to move further in. Although there is one thing, you did mention something about alcoves with skeletons in them.
Yes, that's
We
right.
should probably search those out.
I can. I'll read
Yeah.
that again as well, just to make sure. 'Cause I know people got a little excited there when I got to that part, and we're kind of bantering.
Yeah.
So that part is elevated alcoves built into the greater passage's cave walls contain open burial slabs with skeletal corpses languishing on them, glittering with a thin layer of hoarfrost. Some of the dead wear brown garments, but most of these have rotted away. Farther north, the tunnel's ice thickens and its shadows deepen amid the growing echoes of distant running water.
More running water.
Well, I guess from here we're probably going to be looking at our scouting team taking point, which is going to be Drac, Nim, Finn, and Arayan. So that's all. We'll go ahead and for now, let's turn that over to those guys, and let's get those alcoves searched. And actually, why don't we send them down the hall to probe further, and then the rest of us will just search the corpses in this area and see what we find.
Let's hang tight there for a minute. We're transferring everybody up now, all right? That's the plan.
Yep.
So let me get a couple of things squared away. So move your token.
Probably need to put a couple of ropes across those wide ass openings there in case somebody slips. And if we get into fighting skeletons,
Gonna delete your token for a moment,
Yep.
Okay.
because I can't move it through walls.
Gotcha.
This guy wants
we
to
get a-
tag on and everybody tied off.
All right.
Count
Light
on-
your
So
torch.
token is there. Here we go. And light on. There we go. All right.
There you go.
And we'll move it to here. All right. So that's what we can see right now.
That is what
Now,
you
how-
see right now. All right. So,
I think I see your skeleton alcoves. Okay, I see him.
all right. So, as I said, as you move up in here, the ice prevents you from moving at full movement, right? You
All right, we'll get our crampons on.
Yeah, you very much have to slow down, and that's pretty much that's going to be the final. I want to just really emphasize this really strongly.
Boy, am I glad we got those things.
You are unable to move at normal speed across these. You are able to comfortably move without any risk of busting thine ass at about a quarter of your normal movement. Okay, just worth remembering. About
I'm
a
using
quarter
my
of your
spear
movement.
as a
So
walking
that's-
stick with the point
that's
in the ice.
5 feet around. Quarter of our normal movement is going to be
Additionally,
5 feet around.
After all of the time spent down below and getting up here, you need to take what I will call an OSE short rest, which is just mechanically
mhm.
you're required to just kind of
Yeah, we have to rest once every hour.
You got to take a break. Yeah, you got to take a break.
Yep. All right, we can do that.
That's
all right.
1 hour of time. Okay.
That is correct. Yep.
And the time now is currently about. That's actually kind of wrong. It is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon now, right?
Okay.
Damon's going to check on Joseph just to make sure he's okay. Need anything, what a paladin would do.
Yeah, he seems fine. He seems like he's pretty gobsmacked, wide-eyed with everything that's going on, and everything.
That's what a mentor likes. Loves to see that wide-eyed.
Might be a good time to take on rations as well while you take your rest. Look at me being a kind DM.
That's true. It is about 5 o'clock, so probably not a bad time to eat. You can stop and eat while we're here. I don't think there's going to be any kind of real trouble here. Place has probably been abandoned for some time, and relatively undisturbed. So nobody's been here before. If there's skeletons and they're undisturbed, so I think we're going to be safe here.
So-
Damon's going to actually propose to Joseph that he and Joseph just go to the side and take in some quick prayers because we're not sure how long this night's going to last.
Okay. And Silver, just so since you're doing the driving, that skeleton right in front of you, right?
Yep.
This one. So I am using. You'll see there's a little urn south of it. If you put your cursor over that, you'll see your cursor changes.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so I just want to point that out to you since you're driving as you go through areas, and all you need to do is just take all for the party token, and then it will put it on the party token, and then whatever is on the party token at the end of the game, we can go ahead and distribute. Okay.
Distribute. Okay.
All right, but that's the give me for the just so you guys know what's going on with that.
I see.
Is it working all right for you?
Yep, it looks good.
Okay, good deal.
I'm gonna just test it here. We will just take the 3 gold pieces. And all right, it took 1. I think it's only treating the party as one member because there still says 2 gold pieces left on there. No shirt. Split 6 ways.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm going to close lid, and then I'm going to see if I can click it again as a test. And it still won't allow me to take anymore.
There's not
Just
a take
one
all
gold.
button.
Nope, there's no take all button.
Close it.
Closing.
Hang on. All right, now give it a shot.
Okay, here we go. And still nothing.
All right.
Take
I
all
know how
items.
much
There
is
it
in.
is.
I know
Okay,
how much
got
is in
it.
everything. You got it? Okay. All right, cool.
Got it
But
this time.
if something
Okay.
doesn't work, don't sweat it because I have it all noted down. It's all good. All right.
All right, that's
so
good.
we have made it up here. The tiny bladdered game master I am, pounding the water over here. I've got to take a quick bathroom break. If you guys want to stay on the stream and chat, or if and I'll be right back in a second. Or
We can
is that
take a
cool?
break if you want.
You guys want to
We can take a break.
quick little break? All right, everybody. We're going to take a very quick little break. Again, I've been fucking slamming water since I got home because Rackus and I were actually watching a World Cup game earlier and I needed to slam water. So we'll be back in about, we'll call it quick 10. Is that good?
Okay.
All right, quick
All
10
right,
and we'll
that'll work.
continue. All right, be right back.
Oh, far beyond the northern seas, oh, far below the terror peaks, there looms an icy castle cold, where shadows linger from of old, where shadows linger from of old. So grim and dark the gods' domain, 200 years of foulest rain, 2 dreadful days on red sand bone. Our brave sons fell and died alone. Our brave sons fell and died alone. With trumpet sound we did retreat, but courage seized, returned our fleet. The restless dead in nettles moan. His army's gone, he's overthrown. His army's gone, he's overthrown. has heard nor eye has seen what doom befell that Sorks are king. Still mountains sway with fallen snow, and lost gold gleams where few dare go, and lost gold gleams where few dare go. beyond the northern sea, oh, far below the terror peak, there looms an icy castle cold, where shadows linger from of old, where shadows linger from of old. So grim and dark the gods' domain, 200 years of foulest rain. Oh, far beyond the northern seas, Oh, far below the terror peaks, there looms an icy castle cold, where shadows linger from of old, where shadows linger from of old. So grim and dark the gods' domain, 200 years of foulest rain, 2 dreadful days on red sand bone. Our brave sons fell and died alone. Our brave sons fell and died alone. With trumpet sound we did retreat, but courage seized, returned our fleet. The restless dead in nettles moan. His army's gone, he's overthrown. His army's gone, he's overthrown. Has heard nor eye has seen what doom befell that storks are king. Still mountains sway with fallen snow, and lost gold gleams where few dare go, and lost gold gleams where few dare go.
Okay.
Keep talking.
All right.
It said 7 letters, 8 names, 9 intertwined. So if there are names at these alcoves, perhaps we find maybe just off the top of my head, maybe there's many of
Worth
these things,
looking.
and maybe we find if there's a name at each one, maybe we can find a correlation, like perhaps 8 of them whose names share the same letters,
Right.
Worth looking
yeah.
for.
and then maybe
And
there's
with
something.
With the eponym, certain names could mean multiple things.
Potentially.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep our eyes open.
Names
And
of places, people, or things, or vice
The
versa.
ordinal is a ranking. So one could be first, one could be second, one could be third.
And
so
it says
careful
Of their
now.
titles.
Yeah.
And there may be things to manipulate at each of these places, because it's just something about careful spinning these circles.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. There might be, a way to get deeper into the crypt from here, but I do think
All right.
it would be kind of cool to spend a little bit of time to try and figure out if there's something there in the sarcophagi or in the alcoves with names, and try to figure out the names could we actually figure out how to get through the main gate?
And it also said shed dead servants.
Mm-hmm.
So are these dead servants?
It
Do we
said
need to
shed, comma, dead servants, not
Yeah.
shed dead servants.
look? Okay.
That comma,
Yeah.
punctuation
Shed.
saves lives, man.
That's right. Yep. Shed.
Comma, dead service.
Hey,
these
Joseph, come up
dead-
here and fuck with these skeletons.
So these dead servants are somewhat kind of within a shed.
Yeah, this is normal for a tomb. The outer layer will generally show like servants, and that's where they'll be buried. It's
Mhm.
Egyptian style though, so this is really weird. Egyptian style. That's the slaves died along with their
Shed,
master.
I would think would be like, unburden or take off, or not like what a redneck keeps behind his house,
So these skeletons are on like a elevated platform.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like a little bed.
Well, they're all stick
Stone
figures in my
crypt.
drawing, so
Yeah,
I gave one of them an elongated skull just for the hell of it.
I'm gonna hold off using I have Jakara for detect magic for right
Yeah,
now.
let's not do it quite yet.
No, I don't think this is the time.
Shed dead servants. You should start taking all the robes off the skeletons. Start stripping them.
Well, we
No,
could
I-
toss the bones over the cliff if you want.
I'm a paladin.
try
I don't mind tossing bones.
All right. Well, yeah. Why don't we do that? We'll grab the skeletons as long as there's nothing on them, and then just toss them over the side.
Whoa. Let's not do that yet. Well, let's examine these burials, see if there's any kind of markings, inscriptions, anything we can.
Oh yeah, we
Any-
said we were doing that first.
Any pressure
Yeah,
plates
we were
underneath
gonna
the
do that.
skeletal
Mhm.
bodies? Like,
All right, Greg, are we back in?
We should be back as far as I know. But yeah, here we go. So you guys took a little rest. You're all good to go now. Yeah, what are you doing?
All right. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to start taking a look at. We'd like to start searching these little alcoves here.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and collect the gold in those little urns, but we want to start searching these skeletons and the actual alcove itself for any kind of secret little compartments or switches or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah. So any kind of detailed searching, Finn, go ahead and roll me your search. I'll go ahead and roll Nims because I know you're gonna want her. I just need to keep her character sheet open is what I probably need to do. Pop her out here. Man. All right. So yeah. You want to go ahead and roll for me?
And this is find remove traps,
Yeah, just roll me a find remove traps. That'd be fine.
because there's not an actual search, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Oops, it looks okay. Perfect. I double clicked. They were both twos.
It's always nice when it works out, right? It's always nice when it works out. Yeah, so you're able to between you and Nim, you're able to search through the four alcoves that are out here, because there's another one that's kind of to the outside. It does not have a skeleton in it. That's over here. But you're able to search all four of them, and you don't find anything. And it's basically just skeletons and urns on a slab.
Okay. Huh. No seams of writings, markings.
No, none, not here. Now.
No namings.
Nope. But of course, again, to the north, you can see that the tunnel does go deeper, and again, you hear the sound of rushing water kind of echoing up from the distance there.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and send our scouting party forward then.
We
can't determine anything.
Before we do, Cayman wants to take his silver sword and insert it into the eye of the first skull.
Okay.
And just see if its head will pop off. See if it does anything.
It will. It'll pop right off.
Okay.
Smash the skull, maybe?
Yes. Gonna take my boot and smash the skull as it lays on the floor.
Okay.
Is that so it can't see you?
Crush it.
No. I've crushed it. I just don't.
Crush.
I'm a paladin. I don't like skeletons. I don't like undead. I want undead dead.
Drax
You're worried it'll rise and attack you.
Drax gonna pick up on this and chop off the feet of the other ones.
Yes, Tom.
I think
in memory of Tom.
Well, no, that was going to be my point. If if the concern is that these will rise to attack us, if this in its current condition is going to rise and attack us, I don't think the lack of a head is going to prevent that. But if you were to smash the spine, I think that would be the thing holding it all together.
Okay.
All right,
Smash the
let's do that.
spines in. We're
Smash the
chopping
spines.
off heads, spines, and
He
feet.
does have that mace now.
You're destroying the skeletons.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
You're going to destroy the skeletons.
I'm not.
I don't like
I'm just saying, if he wants to be efficient,
Oh,
what
Drax
are you doing?
ripping limbs off and ripping them in half. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, look at this.
Cayman and Drax will destroy the skeletons.
Some more.
All right. You destroy all three of the skeletons.
All right. So with that, if we didn't find anything, then we're going to go ahead and proceed down the down the corridor here. And mind you, at this point, our scouting party is in front, so that's going to include Neem. Oh, cool. Neem, Finn,
Oh, nice.
and Drac and Iran.
Okay. As you proceed, again, this you pass, as you saw, you pass the skeletons, and you come to an archway in this cavernous corridor, and it's covered in grime and cobwebs, and of course there's a sheen of ice about it, and there seems to be some type of symbols that are scribed into this archway, but it's very difficult to see them because of the dust and the grime and the cobwebs that I mentioned again. And I just one more time want to say dust and grime and cobwebs, because why not?
All right. Well, you know what? Let's try to have Neem take a look at them.
Well, let's get out our makeup brush and dust all this off. No,
Yeah,
let's get
her
my
makeup brush.
canteen and the rags that we used earlier and do the same thing. Start at the top, pour some, wet a rag. Start trying to scrub this off a little bit. See if we can.
Okay. You dust it off, and kind of clean it up. And as she's kind of brushing one of them, it flares with light real quickly, flares with light and then dissipates.
Ooh,
Shit.
Hold up.
And then,
Oh, you just touched something like
And
a
then-
rune. Or,
and then nothing.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's be careful with what we touch.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh,
Let's try and dust this off some more. Slapping it with the rag, like trying to knock stuff off, like you'd whip a towel.
Yeah, like a rat tail.
Knock off the surface. Yeah. Just wipe off dust, and then let's look at the letters and try and read.
So these are not letters; these are runes that you see that are carved, and they don't strike a chord with any of you.
So no writing. In other words, these are just magical runes.
These are runes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we did trigger them, whatever they were, but
we know which one lit up when she touched it.
Yeah, but now no longer. Like it looks like all of the rest of them. Yeah, but we know which one it was. You can tell. Again, you can tell. Yeah, you know exactly which one it was, and you can tell by being in here. Like when you were like this, almost looks like another entrance. The place that you're coming from, the two caverns that come together with those, with the slabs. Right, the way that you kind of have understood this place to be based on the questions that you asked below, like I think it was maybe, I forget who it was, asked if this was a shrine at one point. I think it was maybe Iran. Was this a shrine and it no longer is, or whatever? Has it fallen? Yes, it absolutely, you could tell that it was, and it had fallen away into the sea due to time. Now, you all can deduce that that's a lot of time. And it almost seems like this archway that's now going forward, it's not carved from sheer rock so much anymore. As you look forward in the stair, it kind of like looks like it descends. It doesn't look like it does. It descends shallowly. It looks like it goes down, probably aggregate about 5 feet, but over a distance of about 10. It's not ramped, it's stepped, which is interesting to you, but it moves from a natural space. I guess my whole point with this is it moves from kind of a naturally carved space into like a crafted stone space, almost making you kind of lead your mind to think, well, maybe these were some crypts or something that were here or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
these individual stones like this, or does it look carved out of solid?
It's individual stones like this, we'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a crafted entrance into some lower area.
And this could be the lining of an excavation.
Shrine.
Yeah.
How old did these look, Zand?
Old, man. You're not exactly
really
sure.
Old.
So, like old. Yeah.
Doesn't
At least a
appear
couple of
that anything's
centuries.
preventing our passage, right? Down this
Silver,
hallway.
have Luvial make me an intelligence check. And then
Okay, here we go.
I'm banking on you failing it right here. That's why I asked for it.
He's failed everything else.
Smartest motherfucker in the party, and he
Every
fails and shit.
intelligence check so far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a 20.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, he made it.
He made it.
Whoa.
Yeah, you would, Luvial, being the elf that he is, and having been around for a while and being learned in the ancient ways, this is, yes, easily centuries
Millennia.
old. Yeah. Easy.
Okay, so this thing's been around for thousands of years. Yeah, this has got to be an Ilgan. It's stuff that predates the Enaruk. So yeah, wow. All right, I think we definitely found our location here. All right, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and proceed then. The runes didn't do anything after that, so they're dead now. Let's go ahead and begin moving down the corridor. All right.
Moving down the corridor, you come to a junction.
Hate junctions. Junction. Lots
And I'm going to demonstrate it with this. So
All right.
you came down the south stairs, if you will, and you come to a platform. We'll call it a landing. We'll call it a landing. The passageway widens to your right, still ice covered, so still slow moving, and descends, and then to the northwest, it narrows, but you can also see from your torchlight that it obviously descends.
All right.
Let me know if you need me to pop that back up again, okay?
All right. Well, just a quickie here. Let's have our scouting team scout both passages, probably about 20 feet down, and let's see what they can ascertain as far as both sides of these.
So yes, we'll pause it. You want to send so it's going to be, this is going to be Finn and Nim and Drac and Arayan then. So I'm talking to you guys specifically. All right. Which way would you like to proceed first?
Left, the smaller passage.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Just remember, don't go too far.
Yeah. Go, but don't go. Please don't go, girl. I'm sorry.
Those large
See if I can show
stones that
you.
are in the way of the passages, that's not any kind of a barricade or something. It's just okay.
Thresholds
Those
or
are
archways.
all right, so I'm
Thresholds.
getting there.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to show.
We'll close it quick before we
Yeah,
get
that's
started.
all right. You're,
Show us something that you're not supposed to show that we're not supposed to see.
it'll almost work. Hold on, it'll almost work. Let me just skip down just to hear a hot minute.
Hey, I'm mapping here. Don't show me
Yeah,
something.
that's why I don't want to. That's why I don't want to mess you up, brother.
You got my back. You got my back,
I
GM.
almost feel like some of my images got messed up. If I'm honest with you, I'm not sure how.
What?
Give me a second.
Blame it on the power failure. Blame it on your power
Yeah,
failure.
blame it on the power failure. Yeah.
I feel like it's
You
not
got
the
it
power
out.
failure, but hang on, because it will take me just a quick second to get you what I need. So bear
We
with
got
me.
you.
Don't tell
We're hanging
don't tell the viewers that
Yeah,
it's the
okay.
power failure.
It was a power failure, yeah.
It's totally the power failure. Yeah. Scrambled
See,
all
to
of
the
the
top.
circuits.
This is all part of the long
There we go.
con.
Map snips. Here we go. All right. So 3.
So we're going up this funky northwestern passage here.
All right. Here we go. All right. So you are checking out the one to the northwest, right? So you guys kind of proceed down the corridor, and you get to the base. You have a torch with you. Okay. It's okay. I'm not going to trap you with the torch that you've got with you. But if you didn't have one, Hugh, you'd be blind as a bat, as it's dark in here. There's no light that gets down here. Okay. So when you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you can't see all the way down. You can see past the first two slabs, right? The first two slabs where their bodies would be, and then you see a passage that breaks to the right, definitely, and then it fades off into the darkness ahead of you. It's very narrow. It's about 10 feet wide, and it is hewn from rock again, right? So you moved from a rock-hewn space where you originally were down the stairs to this landing where you had a directional choice, and when you went northwest and you started going down, it moved back from man-made stone back to natural hewn stone, and you can see probably it's about 60-ish feet, but you can definitely tell that it both goes straight, and there's another passage that breaks off to the right that would go east. Okay, you guys got it? Drac, good. You tell me when you're good, Drac.
Yeah, I got it. There's nothing in these alcoves that we can see.
Not in
You're only at
these.
the stair landing.
Not in these. No,
Yeah, they're all empty. Okay.
they're all empty. Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough for Drac. We're good.
Okay. I'm assuming you go back up to check the other direction as per the plan, or are we deviating?
Yeah, I don't think we go any further unless y'all tell me otherwise.
No.
Okay. You go back up and rejoin the group, inform them of what you saw, and then you move in the other direction. There are skeletons in these recessed alcoves. Thank you very much. The stairs continue to go down very shallowly, and again there's an archway both in the direction you went a moment ago and in this direction, very similar to the first, covered in cobwebs and dust that have these runes on them that with the cobwebs and dust is very difficult to see.
Smashing skeletons time.
How many are there? How many alcoves with skeletons?
Here, there are. Where they're at, there's one on the landing you're at.
They're in a different spot.
Where they're exploring currently, there are 2 additional, one to either side.
And then there's one down on the landing area.
Yeah, there's one. I think it's right here. You should see it.
Yep, I see it. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna have to share this with the group later. Y'all gonna be like, damn, we need a new mapper. This is fucking
you know, we're while we're here, we're searching for traps.
Okay. So we're going to take while we're here. So you're searching for traps on the landing that you're on now.
Oh, that was sweet. That actually fucking worked. That's
cool. That'll take a turn. Okay. Go ahead and roll. I'll have Nim roll as well. I keep closing.
Virtual graph. Just here a quick plug here. So the virtual graph paper allowed me to take what I just mapped and assign it to a different layer, which is lower than the original layer that we came into. So that was cool.
Finn, you don't find anything. Everything seems clear. The ice, very thick, coming from the stairs you originally descended from the exterior kind of burial chamber, if you will, to the landing. You did notice, you and Nim and Drac and Arayan noticed that as you were kind of moving to this side to the right, which instinctively, obviously, kind of goes back in the direction of the original landing you were on, it seems to kind of thin out a little bit.
Okay. Ice is thinning.
Ice is becoming a little more sparse or not as concentrated?
That's correct.
Well, are you gonna return, or are you gonna call? Are you?
No, you know what? This does seem to be heading back in the direction of, towards that other corridor. Like, let's keep looking this way.
Okay, that's Ray and Drac with you. So we're still back at the intersection. So
I think they came back and.
Oh, you let us know? All right.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, all right, guys. We've got 2 directions here. Which way do you want to go?
Well, we looked down the narrow passage to the left a little bit, right?
Looking at the overall map, it does appear to head behind where those doors were. At least if this continues downward. So it does appear to lead behind where those doors are. Left side, though, might contain some other things if we want. I would say at present, though, we should take the opportunity to destroy the skeletons if we still want to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and let Drac and
Cayman shall destroy skeletons along the way.
Okay. You're
We're
You're
not going
able
to risk any crimson miasma and all that kind of mess. Not dealing with it.
The Crimson Miasma is a story for another day. I'll have to share on a YouTube post or something. Or you can check out the full kind of the party's
full episode
history. Yeah, you can check out the episodes, but I think that's back at like 2, 3.
It was epic.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
so
speaking of
easily
which,
easily able, of course, to destroy the skeletons. They pose no fight back. So it's perfect for perfect.
All right. Okay, so Finn wants to go to the right. It does, from looking at the map, does appear to head back to where those doors were closed. Or if you want, we can stay along the wall, keep our hand along the wall, and see if we can circle the place. So which one would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm guessing we're going deeper and deeper into
We
the
are.
cliff
It's
face
going
here.
down as we're going in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're going to be below those doors.
Might be.
We should be well below them.
You don't feel like you have gone. Again, you came up to get to this ledge, and the
Ah,
decline
true.
has
Now
been
we're going back
gradual.
down.
It hasn't
Yeah.
been like,
Yeah.
you definitely don't get that vibe.
Well, if Drac was a dwarf, he'd have a different perspective. But
Man, this is like the one place if you guys actually had a fucking dwarf.
Right.
I can't believe there are no dwarves.
Trip's not playing a dwarf. Yeah.
I know.
But,
For once.
I had to fill in for Aegis here.
There you go. Old Bo. Okay.
All right.
So
So, what is our decision, guys?
call it. Come on, guys.
Oh,
moving
keep on,
west.
keep on
Right.
moving to
Moving
the
east. Keep moving east.
Keep moving
All right.
east.
So we will move
Yeah.
east.
Okay.
Smash
All right.
skeletons. Me and Drac.
So-
Your
Smashing the
scouting
skeletons.
party's going
Skeletons
east. You
moving
can
east.
choose to follow us if you want.
Exactly.
All right. So our
Joseph, hurry up!
here we go, and it does appear that we ended up right behind that entry door.
There it is.
Oh, hold up.
Nice.
Check for traps before we step into this, sir. We knew we were right on the other side of the door.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good
you guys are the scouting party, so
This is where we use caution now.
All right. Hang tight. The hall extends northward. A rough, powdery rock stairwell ascends away from the hall's southwest corner. This is where you just came from. And a stone door lies on the east wall across from you. Northward lies a great set of imposing double doors hewn from solid bronze. Now you can't quite see it yet because of the torchlight, but you can see it, okay? So hewn from solid bronze. Just before them, a corridor slices through the hall's northern end, going from east to west. Okay, so it goes straight across, right at where the doors are. I'm gonna let you move your token up so you can kind of, or you move your token, whatever you want to do. So yes, there is also to your right, as you're standing there right now, is a pair of stone 18-foot tall doors that look vaguely similar to what you've seen, except on this side there are handles and there is a lock.
So it can only be opened from this side. All right. While we're here, let's go ahead and search for doors. I'd also like the mercenaries to get out there with the 10-foot poles and begin probing the floor ahead of us.
Okay, I'm going to pause and make those rolls real quick just so I get them out of my way. Okay, they're out of my way. All right. What are you doing?
All right, so we do have a door over to our right there. I would like to see if we can't get Finn, Irayan, Drac, and you know, I'm gonna probably grab Luviel over there too. See if we can first of all let them search that door for traps, and then listen on the other side to see if we can hear anything.
Okay, so here's going to be my table ruling for multi-searching from going forward in dungeons, okay? I will allow 2 people at a time to be able to perform that, because 5 people can't do it at the same time, and I got a track time, and each one is a turn, which is 10 minutes. Okay, so I want that to just be I think that's fair, 2 at a time, especially in a wide-ass door.
Well, okay, well, we're going to start with Finn and Nim are going to go ahead and search that for traps. So let's go ahead and start with that.
The door is not trapped.
Drac
Alright.
guard their rears.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
will.
so Luviel, now we're going to get Luviel and Irayan to listen on the door. So Luviel and Irayan can make ability checks here for listen at door.
Okay.
And Luviel rolls.
Okay, you guys don't hear anything.
All right. All right. Well, that leaves a door breach. All right. So, I guess we're going to move into door breach formation.
Okay.
And that's going to put Drac and Cayman back up front again.
Let me show off a minute, shall I?
Sure.
Door breach formation has been switched to and saved, and here's your confirmation of door breach mode.
Looks good. Looks good. All right. All right. There's our door breach formation. All right. Let's go ahead and then we're going to have, but are these doors openable? In other words, locked?
It's locked. Yes.
The south doors or east doors? Sorry.
East doors. We're at the east door.
Sorry, I was
Yeah,
taking
let's
notes.
move.
My bad.
I'm going to move the torque. I'm going to move the token over here now. So that we can actually be there. All right. Well, let's try and have Nim and Flynn. Let's try to have them pick it.
We kill Flynn's.
Yeah, we kill Flynn's.
They have tadpoles. Finn, I'm going to let you attempt first. Nim will always be a secondary.
Yeah. This lock looks like it's built into the door. It's a keyhole type lock, or
Yeah.
we'll pull out a candle, get a good look, see what I can see in there. Candle in the mirror, try and
Interesting.
They can't see in the
look
dark.
inside.
And I don't know that even being with infravision would help you.
Yeah, it's dark as hell on the other side.
Did it?
Well, no,
Silver
I'm
did-
not trying to look through the keyhole. Okay, so you're saying it's a key. I can tell that it's open on the other side too, and I could possibly, it's a dark. Okay, I don't see any kind of mechanism or anything. I was looking for. Okay.
Oh, I see. I didn't
All
understand.
right.
I thought you were looking through. No, you're using a candle to try to just help you see inside.
But I mean, yeah, that's what I was to look in the keyhole, and if I do see like.
Yeah. You can see the
There's
typical lock.
So it would
mechanism.
be like an old school keyhole that you could look through if. If that room were illuminated, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
but it's not illuminated.
Cool. All right. Well, that gives me an idea how to pick it too. Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
You pick the lock.
Nice.
All right.
And you didn't even have a fancy, like, freaking, like, little tube
Toothbrush
thing.
with a pinnacle.
Yeah.
Lockpick.
Little Hugh, little Hugh, little Hugh, little Hugh.
Oh God!
All right. Door kickers will move back in front.
Yeah, back in formation, candle out,
Here we go. Let's
I'm gonna look
break
at
the
Nim.
door.
and wink.
Okay.
Okay. It says it's not in our reach.
Oh, you got to get in front. Can you get in front of it? You can't
I
get
got
in
it,
front
bro.
of it, can you?
No, it just won't let me touch it.
It's open.
There we go. All right. We're moving in.
All
And-
right. You move into the room.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Craig.
Cold, misty burial chamber
Mhm.
opens to a badly damaged and partially collapsed platform. The mist rises from an enormous hole in the northeastern corner, as does the roar of an underground river. At the top of the rubble-strewn dais of stone lies a single cracked sarcophagus.
Ooh.
And your floor plan,
Wow.
I shall give you.
Well, let's get Finn and Nim
Sarcophagus
up
doesn't
there.
look like something came out of that crack, does it? Like it's not like burst outward.
No, doesn't look
Okay.
like that. It just looks like old.
Caved in. Look to me.
All right. Well, let's get Finn, Nim, and our mercenaries to probe the floor and search for traps.
Everybody good with the map? Drac, you tell me, you call the ball for the map. Actually, I can close it on my side and leave it open on your side. I'm not worried about it. You take your time, brother. You take your time. And then you have Bren and Thomas, the... they're
Yeah,
just like,
they'll,
this is like
probe the
easy
floor.
money, bro. I mean, all I got to
Yeah.
do is poke a stick in the ground and
But one of them
we're
hit the pressure
good.
plate, gets cut in half.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
He chose poorly.
All right. So I want to really try to focus here on the. I want to give good value to the forward party, the four in the front. I really want to give you guys the opportunity to do whatever you want to here. So that's don't worry about Nim. She's always going to be secondary. So really, I'm talking to Finn and Drac and Arayan here. So you're the ones that they're sending in there to kind of look for things. So I want you guys to tell me what you're doing.
Drax gonna kind of guard the room and
Okay.
overwatch. He's in overwatch mode. Anytime we go into these scouting missions, he's like at the ready. So
That's
that
kind of where
Finn-
Iran is too, outside of the
Finn,
woods. He
Finn and
doesn't have any,
Nim
like,
can kind of do what
Okay.
they need to do to search. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that
So
works.
walking around
Cool,
with the
Rackus,
spear,
that works.
prodding stuff, and
But I would like you to throw the map of the room back up. If you
Oh,
don't
Finn,
mind.
while these are here, the mercenaries are at your disposal. They're tasked out to you to go ahead and probe that floor.
and with the amount of fallen debris, I'm more worried about overhead.
Yeah, we should probably check the ceiling too.
Where something's gonna fall from overhead. And
So
It looks like
I want to cover a couple things here. So first, Finn, you poke around with your spear. You're checking the general area for traps. So go ahead and roll that for me, if you will. Are you good with the map?
I'm good. Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you.
No worries.
Appreciate it.
Okay. You don't find any traps. Hang on, I just want to make sure. All right. I need to go to the might almost need to turn my light on in my cave here. Can't hardly see. So
I thought your power went out.
all right, I'm gonna drop this for a moment here so we can actually see. Oop, not that. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so let me drop this. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this pause for a minute, and I just want to do some talking. So you see that sarcophagus in front of you on the dais, the cracked sarcophagus. You see the collapsed wall. The river you can also see moving through there. I'm gonna unpause it. Move that token in there into the room fully, if you will, because you guys are fully
There
in
we
the
go.
room.
We are committed.
Yeah. Okay. You can also see that there is a broken, partially sunken sarcophagus jammed against rocks in the river, and you can kind of see the exposed part of a prepared body. The water doesn't touch the interior of it. It seems to be breaking around it. Just maybe it got lucky the way it fell, but you definitely see 2 sarcophagus. Okay.
All right. You know what? Well, let's go ahead and let's have. Let's see. Dirk already searched that. Finn already searched the first sarcophagus for traps. So let's see. Did Nim find anything?
Also, I want to also, no, she did not find anything. I also want to just say that you did specifically state that you were concerned about the structural integrity of the space, and you were looking at the ceiling. I want you to make me an intelligence check.
All right. Let's see.
Is that me or Silver?
It would have to be somebody who's in the lead party.
No, it's Silver.
Everybody's in that.
Silver.
He specifically looked at the ceiling.
All right. Crud. You don't have our guys up there, so I don't have my characters. Here we go.
You can get to it on the right side from the actors
There we
tab.
go.
And make sure you roll it GM blind, if you will.
All right. So bing here, and we will go GM blind. All right, we are rolling here.
As you look
All
up
right,
at
so
the
only-
ceiling, Luvial, you notice small holes. It looks almost, they're spaced out, so it's not like to the degree, I want to use the word perforated, but I don't want to imply that they're so tight that it would make you think that the integrity of the structure was in danger. But you kind of look around and you're like, wait a minute, there are holes. They're that's not natural. Those are
intentional, or
yes, 100%.
So kind of like say like gas pipes or something like that, or something that would pipe gas in,
acid or arrows
or acid,
or
something that would fall
spikes.
from the ceiling. All right. I'm gonna bring that to Finn's and Neem's attention.
Okay.
Hey guys, check out the ceiling. We got some stuff up there.
Are you thinking
right.
like gas trap?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Some kind of gas trap. Maybe
Well-
maybe arrows too. So
Who
or
knows?
Arrows
fire.
or- yeah.
down,
or
something like that.
acid, or
Some kind of all right.
Could be a delivery system.
Fluid
Delivery system,
yeah.
definitely.
Damn, you
All right.
always have the
Let's-
right
Can we get
terminology.
Let's move
you
out
up there to
from
plug
underneath
those?
There's
we can get you
there's
up
a
there.
lot of
We
them.
can. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's not like 3.
Like we're not plugging
It's-
them.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No,
first of
just
all,
try not to loiter directly under something.
yep, I'm not going to loiter under him, definitely for sure. I'm going to send one of the mercenaries back to the door to jam it open.
Is there a section of like is that constant throughout this whole chamber, or are there sections we could find where there aren't those holes? Or
I mean, there are absolutely spots you could stand where you're not going to be directly under a hole, but it's systemic across the entirety of the ceiling of the chamber. Yeah.
And that basically starts in this chamber. Yeah, we didn't notice that in the other.
Yep. And I also, I just want to kind of retcon mention that when you walk down into the area that you were in prior to coming through this door, prior to that, you had been in about a 10-foot tall cavern. When you walked into that hall that you just came out of, that was 20 feet tall, just like the first landing you were on outside. Once you come into this space, it goes back down to 10. I just want to.
Okay.
Right. So it's not super high up, you know.
It's enclosed. You got potential vapor, whatever type systems.
All right.
Let's move everybody out of here who doesn't need to be here.
We can, we can also, and then we can have Finn try and like use our spike those shut or something to jam them up.
Too many of them.
No reason to expose all of us to this. But we'll get out a torch, the scouting party, and I mean, certainly never putting myself in a position where I could get washed away down the river. But I mean, I don't mind going up to my knees or so in water to try and get a look at the other side of the cavern, like maybe the other side of the river. Is there any navigable terrain over there? Or?
Yeah, let's rope you up so that you don't get carried away, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to rope up Finn?
Yep.
Let's move individuals. I'm just saying, people who don't need to be here in the room, get out.
In case set something off,
In case that sets something off, and let's let the scouting party continue to scout.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then if the rooms, once we get the room safe, everybody else comes back in, because I'd hate for everybody to get caught in a
TPK.
trap.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the beauty of the system that I have set up here is that Silver, you're still going to drive the token, but because it has built in, it understands the formation. Okay.
Okay.
So, and I have complete control over that formation. So we can understand that from rank. I'll actually switch it back right now, back to exploration, just so we have that. All right, so we will save that, and we'll just do the verification. There you go. So we're back in exploration. So my understanding is that rank 5 and back is going to step back to the door frame or out. And so the only people I'm dealing with are Finn, Nim, Drac, and Aran. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So, but Silver, you're driving the token. Okay. So you got to put it wherever they tell you. Okay?
All right.
So
they
what are you
were
guys
over
doing?
here at the edge.
There we go. Going to the edge of the water.
Okay.
You know, if we can safely get a little closer, maybe just into the water.
All right.
Just try and get a look around. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. Okay.
It won't let me go any further, so when I try and move it into the water, it doesn't allow me to go there. So,
so you are able, the four of you are able to come up to this point, and you can tell from the flickering torchlight, Finn, and the way that the rubble kind of comes up from the water in locations. There definitely is something on the other side. You can also see that here is a bit of rock that's sticking above the water, as well as here.
There's significant chunks, so there's got to be some below the surface.
That gives passage.
Right there.
That gives passage there, and of course, you still have this whole giant sarcophagus behind you.
We still have to open this other sarcophagus.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about. So it's like, because if we open this sarcophagus, then you guys can jump over to the next one there.
Yeah, probably open the one in front of us there, Finn. Let's check that out.
Sure.
All right.
Checking for traps first,
we'll
man.
examine it, you know, any writings on it or.
So as you look at the sarcophagus, you will definitely see writing on it. And oh yeah, man, something got. Hold on, wait a minute.
There a name on it? Is there a name?
Wait a minute.
That'd be good.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait
Does
for
it have
it.
7 letters?
Does it have 7 letters? Yeah.
Oh, wait for it. I just got to get to the book. So as you look at the sarcophagus, you do find an inscription on it.
Oh, a name.
Hey.
Wow, Caliborn. Huh. This would probably count
did it
as
show
one
the name?
of his
Damn it.
servants.
I messed that up. That should have been in a Nilgan, but we'll give it to you. So yes, you see that name. That was my fault, but you know what can you
Dead
do?
servants.
Sometimes we don't click all the things we should click when we have so many buttons in the back end. But yes, you see the name Caliborn inscribed on the sarcophagus.
All right.
All right. All right, we got that.
Well, let's
7 letters, 8 names. Drop the B, and that's Morkaal.
Who's the 4 in front? Finn,
So
Dan,
hold on.
Drac,
7 letters. 7 letters, 8 names.
8 names.
If you drop the B, eliminate the B out of Caliborn, and that spells Morkaal backwards.
Yep. Yep.
So if you only choose 7 letters out of the 8 names,
This is
Let's
interesting.
start.
Well, I have
All
to
right.
see what. All right, we'll have to remember that. So let's remember that's one of the names is Caliborn.
Yep. Hold steady there, Silver. What do you think, Hugh? You want to try to make it to that coffin that's out there in the water?
We do that, but let's check this sarcophagus here first. Let's open it up.
They're up front though. They're the 4 of those up front. Where's Arayan?
that's what we're supposed to do. Shed, diet.
We're in recon right now, Silver.
That one up there is
Yep.
open already. I'll be able to see in it.
Okay.
Disturbing it. Let's check that out.
So you want to check that out before we open this one?
Skip this sarcophagus? Okay.
Yeah. So here, I'm gonna take a rope and tie a bowline around my waist.
Hey, can we move
Get
it?
it up under my
No,
arms.
this is going to be RP.
Yep, I can't move the token,
No,
so
yep,
this is as
this,
close as we can get.
This is an RP moment here. All right.
And
So
Tie it off to Drac. Drac's going to stand on the back side of this sarcophagus.
okay.
So the sarcophagus is between him and the rope and Finn.
He's an anchor.
I'm going to anchor it, baby.
Anchor it.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Finn, what are you gonna do? You have the rope now tied to you. Drac has kind of anchored himself back behind the sarcophagus to give himself some good solid leverage.
give me some fucking slack. I'm not even in the water yet.
Well, here you go, baby. You,
You
want
don't
a
want
little more?
to. No, you don't. No, you don't want to get in the water, dude. You do. Like you can look at the water and tell
Freezing
you don't want
water,
to get in
yeah.
there. It's
No,
fast.
no. Of course,
Yeah.
no. I'm going to the shallows. I'm to those rocks.
Yeah,
like
if
I'm
you-
gonna
if you need
navigate
more-
to the
yeah.
rock to the north, and then I'm gonna go from
Jump
there to that
across.
other rock near the.
Yeah, if you need more to jump or whatever. Just
Right. Yeah,
let
I'll
me know.
communicate if I need slack or when to keep. You know
Yeah.
how much I need. I've even got my spear. If I could stand on one rock and plant the spear and just kind of pivot from one rock to the other. You know.
Good thing you're an acrobat.
Yep.
Good thing you got Drac holding your rope. All right. What's
Yeah,
the
that's
plan?
right.
What's
I'm
the
plotted,
call?
man. I am plotted in.
So what do I need to highlight? Which rock or mark it or something?
Just put your
I
cursor
intend
over
to
where you're gonna
navigate
go.
To the rock,
There.
to this rock.
All right.
Yeah.
And are you gonna?
And then we're gonna navigate from that rock to this rock.
Okay. And you doing? And how are you navigating? Are you jumping? Are you swimming? Are you wading? Are
No,
you?
again, does it look like I could put my all the sections of my pole together, so I've got a 10-foot pole.
Okay.
And could I find a spot that seems solid enough where I could use the pole to
100%. 100%.
launch from this place to that place?
100%. Yes, sir.
Pole vault.
Yeah, I mean, not like a running pole vault,
No,
but
yeah,
use the
no.
pole to.
Yeah, absolutely. You are an acrobat, sir.
Yeah, that's absolutely what we're gonna do.
Okay, so
I'm
you.
guessing Arayan and Nim are just kind of looking and watching in case something goes astray.
Goes wrong. Yeah.
Arayan is hoping
Yeah.
something pops up he can shoot in the face.
That's
He
right.
really wants to shoot something in the
Does
face.
have a nice bow.
Yeah. All right. So you step over to the edge of the water. You poke around with your pole. You find a good, safe, solid place, and you kind of take a step back. And Drac, you just see him kind of take 2 steps forward and kind of. He doesn't
Yeah,
really even
watch
jump. He
me.
just kind of touches off and uses it just kind of as a support. And he, as it
as a
falls
fulcrum.
over, yep,
Yeah.
boom, he touches down on
watch
the.
to give him whatever slack he needs from the rope.
Yeah, it almost looks like what you've seen, street performers do, just very elegantly done. And then he'll be able to accomplish the same thing. A little bit trickier this one, but you'll be able to accomplish the same thing to get to the next rock, 100%.
And of course, I'll describe it. But again, I said I'd put my whole pole together. So I carry 2 spears. Both the spears have 2.5-foot sections that actually join with threads. So you could thread 2 pieces together and have a 5-foot section, or you could thread all 4 of them together and have a 10-foot section. And I have spearheads that are threaded that can attach, and other attachments like sandbags. And so I carry
Set up.
a 10-foot pole, but think of a pool cue made out of metal, better threads,
James Bond kind of stuff.
yeah, custom built. My crowbar also threads onto it too for max leverage.
Yeah. Did you want to search that sarcophagus there while you were at it?
Absolutely.
So
So
there's
that's
anything
what
on
I'm
that
getting
skeleton?
over here, and I'm looking for writing. First of all, was the writing on the other one on the outside of it?
It was.
Like-
And as you look at this one, there is writing on it.
Take a scratching off that, and you can hand that back to us. Or unless you can make a read language check, because you can do it too.
That's what we're gonna try first. See if I can. Here we go. Oh.
No.
Shit.
All right, but I'm gonna study it. Like I was able to read Caliborn, some of this other stuff. I can at least draw these characters out.
Yeah, you'll
take
be
a
able
scratching
to.
of it or something.
You'll be able to take it back to the group for sure.
Scratch it back in the sand or something.
Yep.
Was there anything in
I'm
the
gonna chalk.
sarcophagus? Looks
Yeah,
like
let's
it's
examine
open.
the contents of it.
Examining the contents of the sarcophagus, you find that there is a ring on the hand of the skeleton. Looks to be made of jade.
Oh, a jade ring. Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, and I will actually I know you can't get the I know you
Yeah, I
cannot
can't put the
get to
dark
it.
pin in there.
Yep, that's fine. I got it covered. I do actually sometimes plan for
The contingencies.
these contingencies. So if you pick it up, Hugh, it'll yeah, it's a pretty nice jade ring
I'm gonna look back towards Drac and
set with a large peridot, so it's pretty nice.
Oh.
Drax firmly planted because he's like, I'm not gonna lose Finn. Damn it! I
I'm gonna
lost
look back
Tom. I'm not
towards
losing
Drac and
Finn.
Arayan, and the water's rushing in here.
Do you see anything?
I can't read the writing. Nothing in the sarcophagus.
That's great.
Oh my God.
Well, get your ass back here, Finn.
Okay.
And Finn, from this place, right? You're 100%. There's another landing that's over here
Oh shit!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna
my
say, so that's
God.
can we move the token to where I would be so I could get that visual
Yeah,
for
can you
sure?
move the
But there
Sam,
would,
can you move the token
yeah.
to that?
All right. I now have control of the token, okay?
Okay. Just drop it right over by that sarcophagus. Oh, I see
Oh,
now.
yeah, you can go around to the north.
Shit.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
So
some
there
stairs
is
up the
more.
Before I
landing.
go, I've got a good footing, right? I mean, I'm totally secure where I'm at. I mean, no chance of me
You are.
washing away.
That's a bit
Okay.
of it. That one's a little bit more distance. We will need a roll for that one.
Yeah. Well, no. So what I'm gonna do is pull out a torch and light it and chuck it over there, so I can get a better look at what's over there.
Okay. There we go. Let's make that happen.
Well, that's the most complicated thing I've had to draw since we fucking started this shit.
Yeah, this one's complicated.
Hold on. I'm going to
This,
do it this way. Let me do it this way. What's the torch? 60? No.
40 by 40.
40? Let me...
Yeah, it's 40. Yeah, it's a
Okay,
20-foot
consult.
radius.
Oh.
40-foot diameter.
I already see another sarcophagus up the river. Yep.
Yep.
Look at that. There's a door over there. Okay.
30-foot radius. All right. Give me 1 second here. And I'm going to have you sorted, my man. So the first thing I'm going to do... that. And the second thing I'm going to do... is this. Third thing I'm going to do... there you go. You toss the torch across, and it lands at the base of the stair, and you can make out both the sarcophagus to the north that you've already noticed, as well as two on the other side. But this, Finn, looks a lot more dangerous, if you will, to get to. If you
From here.
You yes, from here this looks, if you know,
But I also
if you
see
mess
another
up,
door up there to the left.
Yep.
Looks like you could cross from west to east there, or vice versa, back and forth. That's more crossable. But getting there from here, and the party couldn't follow me. I'd be
We
alone.
could, if I was gonna say, we could shoot an arrow. We could
Yeah, I
attach
was going to say, we
a rope to an arrow
string
and
the
shoot
rope
that
all the way
across.
across.
We could look
Yeah.
around more before we put that effort into navigating it that way. You know, yeah. All right, but yeah, definitely shoot 2 or 3 sarcophagi from here. All right, I'm gonna pull a candle out and use my knife to scratch, basically to draw the symbols that I can't read, you know?
very clever.
Okay. Good idea.
Very clever. All right.
While I'm here looking at it, so I'll make sure I get it right.
Okay. You'll be able to do that.
And then I'm going to give Drac the nod, let him know I'm coming back.
Right,
And
here we
we'll
go.
All right.
Reverse the way we did it.
Yep. Drake's going to position himself to give a tug whenever Finn needs it.
Ooh, don't give that tug too soon.
Phrasing.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is a family
All right.
show.
You make your way back. You got yourself back across.
Woo!
All right,
What do you
now
do?
let's
Silver.
check the sarcophagus. There might be something in here.
All right.
Silver, that's your scouting
Silver,
party.
you go
Silver,
ahead and,
that's your scouting party.
I'm gonna
That's what
put
you
you
put
out
us up there
You
for.
go ahead and click on that
Yep,
thing,
so
Silver.
far, so good. All right, so
You ready?
now, yep, I have clicked on the token, and so now we have that, and
Expert, then you
then
die.
we're gonna. There it is.
That
Okay.
sarcophagus. Yeah.
All right. Looks like an orange gem in here.
You
At
slide.
about 29 gold. Yeah, go ahead.
You slide that thing off. It takes Drac for sure and Arayan's help to get that thing slid off. But then inside of it, you find that corpse. The corpse of Caliborn.
All right. All right. As I search through the corpse, I notice that there is an orange gem on there. And it looks like about 29 gold pieces here. So let me double click on this. This orange gem is a gleaming orange octahedral gemstone that shed light as a torch.
Yep.
Wow.
As you pick it up,
okay.
it like illuminates and lights up, and it is equipable.
Oh, wow, nice.
And it, I think I have it where it will actually shed light, but if I don't, that's okay. We'll get it next time. But yes, yep, it sheds light.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit take all items for the party, so the party banner now has all those items. But you know
It's a
what?
flashlight.
Yeah, I was
It's a
going to say, this might be kind of helpful for you, Finn. For now, I'd like to go ahead and leave this with you, since you're going to be doing a lot of advanced scouting up there in the dark like that. So I'm going to hand the gem over to Finn for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna smile and produce the ring.
No.
On this and the other
Oh.
one.
Nice.
Well, isn't that nice? Glad you were able to find some stuff over there. Yeah, let's have Nim now look at that writing that Finn found. And I suppose I can try it with Luviel too.
Go ahead with
So,
Luviel
I'll go
first.
ahead
I'd
and-
like for you guys to, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right, here's your blind GM. All right, Mike.
Yep, Luviel.
Oh, there it is.
Luviel, you are able to very quickly, simply based on the letters and what you've seen so far, able to read this as. Did it come back in a Nilgan again?
It came back in the
Yep,
Nilgan.
hang on, sorry.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ralamaka. Oh, wow, so that's another one. Ralamaka. I see. All right, so Ralamaka and Caliborn.
Ralamaka is one too many A's.
Mhm.
Yep, drop one of the A's and it's Morkaal.
Huh.
God damn, I'm good.
Nice.
8 names, 7 letters.
All right, well, you know what? Finn, which direction would you like to go to first over that river?
All right, wait a minute. So
Well, yeah, I don't think we need to try and cross the river from here. I think we could just go back.
I think get back out the main room.
I saw
Okay.
another door from the hallway. If we can get to that door, it'll be easier to cross the river up there.
All right,
Looks
all right. Then.
let's pause.
or
Can we pause for just a second?
Okay, go
So,
ahead.
Caliborn was on the main coffin right here on the landing, right?
Yep.
Where did the Calamarca come from?
Ralamaka's out in the
Ralamaka.
water
the
there.
one in the water.
That was the one in the water.
That's the one he
Okay.
just found in the water. Yeah.
All right. So you pulled that off the ring?
Yeah, he got a ring off that.
No, no,
ring.
No, you
no.
pulled it off of what Finn gave you. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
no. That has been on the sarcophagus. Like,
Yep.
the raised
Yeah.
sarcophagus, it's had this
Yeah.
inscription. The first said Caliborn. The next one had
Yeah.
another name on it on the sarcophagus
Ralamaka.
itself.
Yeah.
And all of those, bro,
Anagrams of
hold on.
Morkaal.
Remember, Trip,
7
the
letters.
first Caliborn, Greg screwed up. He gave us, nobody had to interpret it because he actually put it in the wrong language.
Drac is slow. So I slow it down for the watchers. Those who are watching the
I thought Trip was
stream
slow.
here.
Okay,
No,
I got you.
Drac's slow, and I'm trying to take a couple of notes here as we move along. But
Well, what's interesting that Flynn figured out that those were analograms for Morkaal. So interesting. All right. So,
Well-
all right, are we ready? Because I'll move the token then once we get out.
Well, see that works into the eponyms. That works into the eponyms.
Interestingly, it does.
And
Your eponyms
also,
are mine.
Your eponyms are mine. Unshuffled ordinal. Crest and shrine.
Unshuffled ordinal. So there's gonna be a shrine.
Yeah, and there's
We're
going to
have
be
the
a
crest.
there's going to be a sequence.
Yes, unshuffled ordinal. So the ordinary is unshuffled. So you're gonna have to. We're gonna need the
There's
rest of
going to be a
these names.
sequence of who's first, who's second. So, just for a
Yeah, I'll have
pause
to figure
here,
it out. But yeah, we'll
based
definitely
on
want
these,
those two names written down.
based on what we've seen in these two sarcophagi with names, is there any inclination as to a rank of order for these individuals?
Nothing that we can tell right off the bat.
Are we sure?
Well, we did look.
Yeah.
Maybe more data.
Yep.
One of them had a jade ring. The other one did not.
He had a gem.
Yeah, the other one had a gem.
and a magic flashlight.
And one had a magic
flashlight.
And 39 gold. So if you
And-
place a value on the ring,
Yeah.
And which one had what?
So I'm going to say two turns
the-
have passed for all of the jumping and whatnot, exploring. What are you guys going to do?
All right. Well, let's go ahead and unpause, and we're going to move the token back because Finn is saying that he believes that there's another door on this other side here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back out into this hall to about right here. All right. So from here on, now we're going to need to search for traps ahead. And we're definitely going to have the mercenaries probing ahead along with Nim and Finn checking for traps ahead of us. All right. And now we are into a main corridor, it looks like.
Okay.
All right, Finn, here is...
Nope. You wait for me for right now.
Okay.
As you will see ahead of you.
Something to shoot in the face.
Shit.
As you move north in the hall ahead of you, you see the bronze doors. These bronze double doors are also 18 feet high, with no visible handle or lock mechanism built in. No lock mechanism. Built into the center of the left door's surface is a small, round mass of gory flesh.
Ooh,
A
hand.
rotting, unliving arm juts out of it, and it is moving.
yeah, fellas, zoom in and look at the doors.
The arm's
Yeah,
deteriated
pretty
hand gropes
I can't see
at the
shit.
brown
I can't-
surface.
Can't see
In the,
shit either.
you can't hear me either.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Gropes about the bronze surface. In the right door surface is another bulge of grotesque organic material that mirrors the first, but it lacks an appendage. As you approach those bronze doors, the rotting arm stops and then reaches out towards you with its hand up as if to say, halt. Then it twists suddenly and beckons to you with hand extended as far as it physically can, like a man asking for a woman to dance at a ball.
Oh.
and it stays there with its hand held out expectantly, as if it expects you to give it something.
Oh, Cayman, why don't you go?
And this
So there's
is where we will end it for tonight, right here.
Okay.
Holy
And
shit.
I will move the token
All right.
so you guys can see the little zoom in.
Yeah, the
In the
hand.
front? I'm not that close. This ain't offensive.
yeah.
And-
I was gonna say, so there's that door to the right, right? It's like,
There you go. There's your little broadcast of
Holy
it.
shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. You guys figure that out. I'll be back next time.
I would also like to point out this is where the east-west corridor. So Hugh, the door you saw, you would be able to easily understand that if you took a right and went down the corridor that went to the east in front of these doors, that's
We
going to
end
be
up
that
there.
door. And then there's a corridor to the west. Okay. What'd you think, fellas? What'd you think?
All right,
Nice.
that's
One of
fine.
Morkaal's tunes.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Whoa.
Freaking awesome.
Okay. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool.
I love it when
Yeah.
we don't kill shit and still have a great fucking time. You know what I'm saying? There was no combat, but this was awesome.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot to figure out, which is cool as shit.
Wow.
I love it.
I like that. So
I do
Yeah.
like the new format you've elected to use, because that is, when you talked to us about this, I thought this was probably a perfect way to kind of streamline the experience. And to be completely honest with you, it worked out really well, Greg. I'm glad you decided to move to this format instead of like the multiple tokens. This is working out great.
yeah, 14 tokens would have been a lot to shepherd around.
Oh, it would have been a damn
No,
nightmare,
it's
brother. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. And I'll tell you what, that I liked it on my side so much that I didn't even, I kind of jumped the gun. So I'm writing I told you guys about this. I'm writing a module on the back end. It's called Unified Living Tytherian. It's specifically for Gods of the Forbidden North and running it because it's so massive. And it's going to take me through all of the things. But I liked it so much when I wrote the macro for it that I was like, you know what? I'm incorporating this into... so I built the exploration system into that, which isn't ready for prime time as we're playing yet. The macro is good enough for now, but I love being able to give you guys the freedom to alter your marching order, whether on the fly, whether it be by choice or by having to, and having the different ways with which you can move through the dungeon. And that also gives me a lot of freedom in being able to set things up to where it recognizes, hey, it makes the most sense if this occurred, it's going to be these ranks that are affected. Right? Like I can go that far with it, which is really nice. It takes a little mechanical load off of me, but leaves player freedom, which is wonderful.
Yeah, it really does.
So, but yeah, I'm glad you like it. I like it too. I don't like that. I don't like that earlier today, everything was wonderful. Yesterday, everything was wonderful. And then when that power went out, like it literally, so I use, just talking back in behind the screen stuff. I use a module. It's called Session Flow. It's fantastic. It's by a guy called Wands and Widgets. If you guys are Foundry people out there, go check him out. But it lets you organize the scenes of your session very easily. So like I have a panel at the bottom of my screen right now that's got the scene that you're seeing right now that I can turn on and off. It's got all the characters. It's got the journal entry I need for the room with the box text. It's got a link to the map, and then it's got the images that have been sharing from that are actually Rob Alderman's maps that he I'm not sure. I don't think Rob actually drew them in. I mean, he probably drew them initially, but I'm not sure who the artist is. I'll find out and credit them. But those are snips from the map that come in the book, right? But I have those all in that panel, so all I have to do is like turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. But when the power went out, all the freaking images from the map were fucked up. It was like the same image on every panel all of a sudden.
Oh man! After that little shock of the power outage, yeah,
It was,
I had
that
one up
was
here
annoying.
too.
That was annoying, but anyway, That was a lot of fun. I like watching your anxiety. I love the problem solving. Hugh, Finn had a phenomenal game, brother.
Genius.
I loved it.
Genius.
My favorite part of everything, my favorite one was I'm taking out a candle and I'm carving the fucking
using the wax to
the
name.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite bit. That was you guys are clever
Pressing
players,
into the
man.
wax.
I hate you for it, but you are.
Nice.
I'm so glad so glad we powered through it after losing power, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and I think you made it so much. Like, if we would have done the tokens, you wouldn't have made it here.
No, there's no way.
Moving their own
No,
tokens?
yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, this is perfect.
We're
It's
just
a blend
trying to get on that to that other ledge.
It's a great blend of role playing and tactical, and
Yes.
you know,
Exactly.
in A Light in the Belfry, I've talked about how I always want to have a map down, because if you guys walk into a room and I pull out a map and start setting up furniture, like, oh, we're getting in a battle.
Yeah.
And then, and I thought to myself, like, I want to have a battle where I want to make sure I hope to incorporate in the course of the adventure a battle, like, where I don't start setting up terrain, and then there is a battle and we just incorporated Theater of the Mind, and then also rooms where you walk in and I immediately start setting something up and you start thinking, oh, there's going to be an encounter here, and there's not. It's just exploration.
Psychological.
And I'm doing this to keep you, you know, to keep you on your toes, and
man. Edge of
not
your
oh,
seat.
he's getting the terrain, we're gonna have a fight, roll initiative, you know, like, yeah, don't be so predictable, mix it up.
And the world should be deadly too, right? Like the
Yeah.
world, the world should be deadly too. So yeah, it was cool. But great session. I'm gonna let all the people go. But
Oh yeah.
thanks.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for
Thank you for
joining us,
finding it out,
everybody.
folks.
Markle, man. Thank you so much, dude.
And
Appreciate you.
subscribe.
And
It was fun.
Rob, thanks for jumping in, and it was cool. It was a good time. We're Tales from the Pythian. This is Gods of the Forbidden North. This was episode 11. We'll be back with 12 in 2 weeks' time. We'll pick up right here outside the bronze doors of Morkaal. Y'all have a good evening.
Baby.